What's going on? How we doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm here in my Homer Simpson hoodie to do funny live stream for you. What's up, Ramu and Mondo and Bill? How are we? Ramu and Mondo are trying to figure out a new stream title for me, as if I don't already have a good one. How are we today? What's everybody got going on? What have I been up to the past couple of days? When did I stream last? Did I stream on Wednesday? What did I play? Monster Hunter. That's right. It was the festival. And then next Wednesday there's a Arch Tempered Raid out, which we're excited about. What's up, Vendetta? What's up, Skippy? How are we? When in doubt, truck stream. Yeah. Let's see. What have I been up to? I've been getting some editing done. I did. I tried to get some work done on Thursday, but fucking everything decided to break, so I got like nothing done, and I just gave up and did something else. But yesterday I got a good amount of work done. Germany video win. A couple more weeks. I still need to like film an outro, draw Patreon doodles, but the main thing I'm waiting on is the thumbnail to be done, because Microwave has a very busy schedule, so sometimes it takes a little while for her to have the time to do it. So but I believe it should be done in the first week of May, so probably not long after that I'll have the video out. Unrelated, but your hair looks amazing. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. I appreciate that. And other than that, I've been distracted playing fucking Clair Obscura. I always say Obscura. It's just Clair Obscura Expedition 33. And I am just absolutely blown away by it. Like I can't, it's hard for me to collect my thoughts in a coherent manner in terms of everything that I love about it, because it is just phenomenal. It is like everything is so good. What's up, Matsugan? How you doing? What's up, CO? How are we? Like, seriously, it's I cannot in a concise manner explain to you what I enjoy about that game, because it's just everything. Everything is brilliant. Like the music is phenomenal. The voice actors are great. The animations are quite good. The environment design is insane. The combat is just phenomenal. And it's just brilliant. It's fantastic. I'm only like 4 hours in, so maybe my opinion will change and it'll turn out to be a shit game by the end, but oof. Why do you wear glasses? Because my eyes ain't good. My eyes are actually fine. I could not wear glasses. It's not like one of those things where I take off my glasses and I become blind. I just think I look better with them. So, hey, what's up? Luna's in the shot, everybody. What game were you talking about? Clair Obscura Expedition 33. So, yeah. Currently, I've been doing a lot of like recording while I've been playing various games. I figured out a new setup that makes it easier for me to record footage in general. And I won't go into the particulars of it, but basically I've been recording a shit ton of like video game footage just in case I need it at any point. Ever since I figured out a decent storage solution, which is for me to upload them to an unlisted YouTube channel and take advantage of YouTube's free cloud storage. So like I've been recording my Witcher 3 gameplay. I've been recording my Oblivion remaster gameplay, some Lies of P, some Monster Hunter, whatever I've been playing, just recording anything. And some of that might make it into video, some of it might not, but I've been recording my gameplay of Clair Obscura in case I decide to make a video about it. And if I don't, that footage will still be useful, but there's a chance for a video about that. What the hell is in grease? Bacon fat usually? Oh, very clever, Bell. Yeah, very clever indeed. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. I appreciate that all of you have already liked the stream. That's very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. Look at that idiot. Look at that idiot back there licking her dumb paw. Stupid. You're pretty. What the hell is in Greece? The Roman Colosseum. I don't believe you. Okay, yeah, I'm not insane. No, it isn't. The Roman Colosseum is in Rome, Italy. What are you talking about? I had to look it up because I was like, am I about to look like an idiot? Is there like a Colosseum in Greece that they call the Roman Colosseum? But no, it's in Rome, bro. Yeah. There is a Colosseum in Greece. It ain't the Roman one. What's up, Laura? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way, and I appreciate that. More video content, maybe. Well, it's just, you know, sometimes I play a game and then I'm like, man, I'd love to make a video about this, but I didn't like record footage of it. And that's like a disappointing feeling when it's like, oh man, I played this brilliant game. I'd love to talk about it, but like I'd have to do like when I played Persona 3 Reload. Like Persona 3 Reload was like a fantastic game, and like I probably would have made a video about it if I had recorded my gameplay of it, but I didn't. And now if I want to make a video about it, I have to do another 70-hour playthrough just to record footage, you know? So. And like same thing with Lies of P. Like I finished Lies of P fairly recently, and it's like, man, I'd love to make a video about that, but I don't have footage of a playthrough. So now I'm just trying to get into the habit of like recording basically everything. And if I don't make a video about it, the footage is still useful because I can use it in other videos. What's up, Andres? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way, and I appreciate that. Have you ever played a game differently because you're recording? The only like different thing that I do because I'm recording is that I'll sometimes like take the opportunity to like move the camera slowly around an environment, like look at it and take it. And I do that a lot when I'm playing on my own anyway. But like sometimes like I think about camera movements and how they'll look when being watched in a video. And I try to like make the camera movements smooth. That's the only difference that there is really. What's up, Miko? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way in. And to answer your question, Laura, I'm playing Euro Truck Simulator today. I'm finally going to go drive to Greece. They dropped the Greece DLC forever ago, but at the time I was in the middle of playing Stalker, and I didn't want to stop playing Stalker, so I didn't play the DLC. So today I'm going to drive through Europe and make my way to Greece. Where we will not find a Roman Colosseum. Who would win Zoro Demon Slayer verse? I think the answer is obvious. Who cares? Power scaling's stupid. I refuse to engage in power scaling discussions. Anyway, we're gonna get this game going. What's everybody else been up to this week? What have you guys been doing? What video games been playing? Movies you've been watching? Shows you've been enjoying? Manga you've been reading? Events in your life? Things going on in your job? What's happening with you? Who would win in a fight? Me versus Mack, power scaled? You spell my name right and we can talk about that maybe. I finished The Perfect Couple. Is that the name of a show or something like that? Yaiba by Studio Wit. We're doing One Piece and playing Marvel Rivals 2. Marvel Rivals and Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is a pretty fun game. I don't know about Marvel Rivals, but everybody tells me it's fun. My camera's like a little bit low today, I think. I don't know why it's like pointing at my chest. Pointing at my tits. Finally playing the superior trucking game. It actually really isn't. I prefer American Truck Sim. So Greece is all the way down here. And the Greece DLC didn't just add Greece. It's also like Albania, Kosovo, Montenegro. So I'm in a good, if we go from Estonia and we travel all the way south across Europe, I think that'd be a good drive. So let's just start right where I'm at. I have a truck, right? I can do freight market. I'm pretty sure I have a truck. What's here? And where does it need to go? Oh, that's a good one. A yacht all the way to Slovakia. Man, I'm gonna have to be careful with that thing, but I'll make a lot of money doing it. That's worth way more than like every other job on here. Of course, this one's going a shorter distance, I suppose, but price per distance wise, this is the best one, and it's going in the direction I need. Let's go. Let's take a yacht. Let's do it. If you make a video on Nier Automata, the camera should be really close for viewer retention. Of course. How do I put on my wipers? What? There's that. There we go. Parking brake is engaged. Who the fuck engaged that? I didn't engage that shit. I never engaged the parking brake. Fucking bullshit. Who's been messing with my truck? Who's been messing with my truck, huh? Who's been fucking around with my truck's controls? I have a feeling this yacht is actually going to be a pain in the ass to cart around Europe. It's going to be huge, and the center of gravity is going to be fucked up. I've finally given myself time to start going through my massive backlog of shows and movies. That's good. That's a good habit to be in. We love traumatized cat girls in here. Do we? Do all of us love that? I'm not so sure. Is you not using the parking brake in part the reason why you somehow lost 7 cars so far? What are these lies you're creating? Why are you trying to like gaslight us about my driving skills? I haven't lost any vehicles. If you have any favorite characters in manga, who would it be? Main characters, probably Thorfinn. Or Sugimoto. Probably Sugimoto. I want to kiss Sugimoto. He's such a sweet boy. You're going to deny the hit and run? That wasn't my car. I didn't lose that car. The guy driving the car, who happened to be in that spot at the time, lost that car. That wasn't on me. Don't you want to kiss Tanigaki? Yes, I want to kiss Tanigaki. I want to kiss like half the cast of Golden Kamuy. They're all beautiful. They're all so handsome. But who was it? Miko was asking about main characters, so that's why I said Sugimoto. Would you kiss Tsurumi? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Tsurumi is hot. He's really hot. Pre-injury, post-injury, he's just hot. I want to kiss Tsurumi and have some of his brain fluid leak down in, between our lips while we kiss. Recruitment agency. I don't know if I have the capacity to start a proper trucking. Okay, pre-injury, but post-injury? Yes! Post-injury Tsurumi is still super hot. That that smile is unbeatable. Come on, you motherfucker. I'm gonna get a red light ticket because of you. I'm alive, what did I miss? I was talking about how I wanted to kiss Tsurumi. Do I have my lights on? I don't think I do. There we go. Now the lights are on. So what else is new? Nothing, man. Nothing really. What's up, Sammy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate it. I'm about to take a, if you're wondering what's going on in the trucking world, I'm about to take a yacht from Estonia to Slovakia. We're making our way to Greece slowly. That one panel of scenery from the Koito flashback is just, yeah, no, it's really something else. Half the chat is talking about the logistics of having a cat girl. The other half is talking about kissing Tsurumi and slurping up his brain Gatorade. Someone bought the Grease DLC. Fancy. I bought it when it came out, but I was playing Stalker at the time and I couldn't be bothered to play anything else, so I didn't play it. But now I'm finally getting around to it. What do you reckon it tastes like? I bet it's salty. I bet it's got a salty flavor. What does a cat girl's brain Gatorade taste like? Man, I'm giving away half of what the 5.5 hour long Golden Convoy video is about, aren't I? Nothing is as good in real life as it is in your fantasy. Are you talking about brain Gatorade or cat girls? Okay, you said you only want a mentally ill, needy, clingy, obsessive girlfriend, so you got one. I've actually been meaning to ask you something, Captain. Who is your favorite One Piece character? Frankie. It's Frankie. I love Frankie. Frankie makes me happy. Here's the thing, I already am the clingy, mentally ill, obsessive girlfriend. I just want another one to be with. That might be too much. I mean, I don't know. I haven't ever been in a situation like that, but like two of them in one relationship, that might that could cause problems. You are so base. Frankie's the GOAT. He is. He's the best. He's such a sweet man. But imagine the character arcs that traumatized a manipulative cat girl can go through. Andres is in the I can fix her camp. If the anime does one thing right, it's the VA for Frankie sucks, the VA for him retired. Yeah, no, his voice actor was phenomenal for years. He's an incredible man. He did an incredible job. He gave such a unique voice to that character. I will say the new guy is doing all right. I can't be too mad about the pick. They were never gonna find someone who could do Kazuki Yao's voice. They were never gonna find someone who could like match that. So they found someone else who can do a version of the character that is still good, and I think he's doing a good job. I'm glad Kazuki Yao retired. I think, unfortunately, we probably only have a couple more years left with that man. I'm thankful that he's like taking it easy and resting. I mean, if you guys have like followed, like seen pictures of him over the years, in the past, like, I don't know, 3 years, he's lost an insane amount of weight and aged rapidly. So it was time. It was time for him to retire. What's up, Coxie? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way, and I appreciate that. I hope One Piece ends soon and gets rebooted into a more concise story of only like 250 episodes. I mean, I'm not sure. The manga probably still has a good few years left on it. There's that One Piece remake that they're working on that will hopefully be a more concise and accurate telling of the story. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say what'll happen. Frankie is pretty useless in the newer episodes from what I watched after Cake Island. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you say that? He repaired all of the ships in Wano. Every ship they needed to sail to Onigashima, Frankie fixed them. And I don't even want to get started on Egghead and Elbaf because that's spoiler territory. But Jesus Christ, what an L take. Hey Claude, how you doing? I'm doing swell. Driving to Slovakia with a yacht on my back. How you doing today? Frankie has been an absolute goat for the more recent arcs. It's like Frankie's a one-trick pony being funny and strange and repairing ships super. No. Let's put this conversation to bed. I'm not going to argue with people about this. You're not a fan of Frankie. That's fine. Don't be a fan of Frankie. I like Frankie. I'm not going to get in an argument over this. Anyway, these Estonian roads are awfully pretty with the rain here. I don't appreciate that the speed limit keeps changing between 70 and 90 kilometers with no warning. Speeding violation? See, what am I talking about? What the fuck? Okay, a number of fucking problems here. It was 90 kilometers per hour speed limit for like 2 seconds, and then it shot down to 50. I immediately got red lighted for that. Or I immediately got a speeding violation ticket for that. And then that jackass in front of me brake checked me. What the fuck is going on this road? If you don't argue about it, then I will. No, you won't. Mods, if anybody tries to start arguments, shut it down. We're not going to be a bunch of fucking losers arguing about anime in the comments. No one engaged with it. Laura's last message, no one engaged with it. No one responded to it. Conversation's over. We're not arguing about it. Dude, you're in a village, obviously 50 kilometers per hour. It was 90 for 2 seconds. Don't try to talk to me about logic. I didn't know what I was driving into. I was just following the speed limit. True, we're gonna be a bunch of fucking losers arguing about anime in 3-hour video essays. Hey, I don't start arguments anymore. At least I used to argue with some commenters, but now I pretty much just don't look at comments anymore. Hey Cap, I never comment and I don't usually enjoy watching streams, but I really enjoy videos. Your Truck Sim and the other two is so peak. Well, thank you, Bargain Sale. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate you going out of your way to let me know about that. Thank you for watching them. And yeah, Euro Truck Sim 2 is pretty peak. Mack the type of guy to drive 900 kilometers per hour and then complain when he gets a tickets. The speed limit was 90. I was following the speed limit. The speed limit was 90. It suddenly switched to 50 with no warning, which first of all, you have to have a gradient. Okay, it was 70 and then it went to 90. Okay, that's fine. And then it shot back down to 50. Maybe just remove that stretch of 90 and have it stay 70 and then go back down to 50. You can't go 90 and then drop it 40 kilometers per hour and then expect me to immediately be at that speed. You have to give me time. You have to give me time to adjust. You don't read every single comment like all the big YouTubers do. The unfortunate reality is that the vast majority of comments are I really enjoy engaging with. I like talking to people about the stuff I talk about in my videos. I really appreciate reading the nice things people have to say about my videos. A lot of you guys are really fucking funny and leave hilarious comments that I really enjoyed reading. But there's a small percentage of commenters that are really mean, really hurtful, and as much as I want to just not care about it, sometimes the comments I read are really not good for my mental health and can like put me off for the rest of the day. So some time ago, I don't know how long it's been at this point, but some time ago, I just kind of stopped reading comments entirely. And I've been much better for it. I feel better posting things when I just post them and forget it, you know? I post them and forget it. I don't look at the comments ever. And I feel better about it, you know? I instead choose to get my chat interaction through live streams like this and just ignore comments entirely. Why I never get notification? I don't know. YouTube cringe. What's up, Sardi? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What are one of your favorite arcs in One Piece? Mine's Water 7 or Wano, even though it's long. Water 7 is my absolute favorite. The absolute GOAT. I think it would be hard to beat Water 7. This forest is really beautiful. Mack lies. He says he responds to a message saying he doesn't read messages. So I read chat messages, yeah, but comments on videos I no longer read. I'll still read comments on shorts, but if the comments on the shorts tilt in any direction towards the negative, I'll just like I'll read like one negative comment and be like, okay, I'm not reading any more comments on this short, because it's just not good. It's just not good for my mental health. I'd rather just not engage with it. I don't know why people have to hate on an opinion you have. As much as I like Demon Slayer, I agree with like 5% of the stuff you said. I mean, it's the same story it always is. People attach themselves to the things they like and take any criticism of it as an attack against an attack on them as a person, even though it isn't at all. You know, I would never say that someone is wrong for liking Demon Slayer. If you enjoy Demon Slayer, I'm happy for you. I just don't like it, and I made a video about why I don't like it. You can disagree with that opinion without being an asshole about it. What I find insane is that we have this dichotomy of people being parasocial while at the same time treating artists like shit, like they won't hear. Yeah, well, it's in general, like, and it's always hard for me to talk about this because it feels like a very like woe is me thing for me to talk about, and I feel I don't know, it's tough to be in this position and also talking about it, but like people treat online content creators in such a weird way. It's like everybody talks shit about YouTubers, about how YouTubers are scumbag, YouTubers are lazy, YouTubers are whatever, yada yada yada. They're all shit talking YouTubers. There's so many memes about how YouTubers are lazy pieces of shit, scumbags, whatever. And then where do 80% of you get your entertainment for the day? By watching fucking YouTube videos. Why do you hate YouTubers so much when they provide half the entertainment you consume? You know? I don't understand that. People treat YouTubers like such shit. They're so, and I'm not talking about me specifically here. I do get this, but I'm talking about in general. People that I like, the treatment that I've seen towards people that I like. People are so fucking awful to YouTubers while deriving most of their entertainment from YouTubers. Are you playing on a controller or a keyboard? I am actually playing on a steering wheel. I have a steering wheel plugged into my computer. I refuse to watch shorts unless I have nothing left to do all day. I get sucked in and start doom scrolling pretty easily. I really don't. I do not get sucked into the shorts and TikToks. I just don't have that kind of attention span, I don't think. I prefer to sit down and engage with something that might take more than 2 minutes of my time. Nuh-uh, I go to the theaters and the opera, mister. I'm learning Dutch on Duolingo. This is the third sentence this lesson The third sentence says something about a rhinoceros drinking juice, dog. Hey, that's important to know. You gotta be able to communicate that when the time comes. People don't realize the effort that goes into creating an entire script, video, recording, editing, etc. The same goes for anything creative, really. Yeah, I mean, people who don't create don't understand what it takes to create, and they don't care to understand it either. Not everybody. I shouldn't say that as if everybody does that, but a lot of people do. Anyway, yeah, I don't like complaining about it because it feels like a very like woe is me kind of thing, and I don't want to be like, oh, I'm in such a rough position. These are all like it's minority case, it's like vocal minority type shit, but it honestly like it frustrates me, not only as someone who creates YouTube videos, but as someone who consumes YouTube videos. It frustrates me to see how the internet treats content creators, because it feels very, very hypocritical for them to be so negative towards people that make the content that they're going to consume for the next 4 hours, you know. It's the same in lots of forms of media. Back when I was drawing full-time on Tumblr, depending on what you create, you attract different types of people. I'm thankful that I've built a pretty positive community overall. Now that my league session is over, before it even started, I'm going to continue my FMA reread. All right, enjoy it. My interpretation on why people are so sociopathic on the internet is the lack of face-to-face interaction. You don't have the threat of someone reacting in person. People say whatever they want. That's why I always really appreciate that one video by William Osmond. He made a video where he created like a homemade X-ray machine, and then he made a follow-up video basically just responding to the comments on it and responding to how shitty people were being in the comments on it. And I really appreciated how he like went out of his way to like target this one guy who was confidently wrong about how X-rays work in the comments, and to like set up a fake LinkedIn profile and like offer the guy like a job in an interview, and then like talk to him on the phone just to make him look like an idiot. And I'm sure some people would say that this is really petty, and that it's really like, you know, sad for like a creator to like stoop to the level of like targeting a person like that. But I'm like rooting for him in that case. I'm like, yeah, call this guy out, make him look like an idiot, make him know that there are consequences to his actions. Make everybody in the comments know that there's always a chance there will be consequences to your actions. Fuck that guy. And it's always like there's always like this awful, I feel like, morality to it, where like any content creator that responds to people being shitty is somehow the one being shitty. I've never understood that. I guess it's just people wanting to get away with being an asshole on the internet, but it's like anytime a creator like responds to somebody who's being an asshole and calls them out for it and puts a spotlight on it, all of a sudden they're the bad guy because they have the bigger audience, they have the blah 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 whatever. Who cares? Don't be an asshole if you don't want to get, you know, if you don't want to, you know, face the consequences of it. For as much shit as I give you on stream, I really do love your content in this community. Your videos and streams are always entertaining, and this community is really positive and wonderful. Well, thank you, Mondo. I agree. I think so, too. Again, we're talking about a vocal minority here. The reason that I don't read comments anymore is because of a vocal minority that can be very destructive to my mental health. As much as I wish they didn't have such an effect on me, they do. So I just don't engage with it. Again, like the vast majority of comments, I really enjoy reading. A lot of you guys are super nice, super thoughtful, leave really interesting and really funny comments, and I enjoy engaging with that, and I want to engage with that, but it's not worth it for like the mental health risk that is finding a paragraph long comments about how you're the worst YouTuber ever because you pronounced Thor's wrong in your Vinland Saga video. I, a terminally online person, know more than a doctor. This fool didn't describe an X-ray correctly. Haha, what goofy goober. Yeah, there's so many stupid shit like that. Like, what game was I playing that was just running like shit? Fuck, what was that comment series? I don't remember. There was some guy who, oh yeah, Starfield. In my Starfield video, I like talked about how the Starfield ran like shit and crashed and bricked my, and not bricked, but blue screened my computer after an update. And this guy in the comments was like so confidently wrong that it was my PC's components fault. He was like, you have this shitty CPU and that's why it's crashing and blue screening. And it's like, number one, you're wrong. That's not the CPU I have. Number two, if that was the case, don't you think my computer would have problems with more than just fucking Starfield? Don't you think it would have a problem running in general? And like the guy was just so positive that he was right about it. He was so confidently wrong, and it always blows me away. It's like, where did you get this? Where did you come up with this idea? Because you have no evidence to support it, and you're wrong about it. Just like if nobody content creators try and install bigger ones, some argue the bigger ones should just take it because of the power difference. Yeah, it's stupid. It's dumb. I've seen it the other way around too. Creators taking positive /night /neutral comments and trying to put someone down. What do you mean? Like getting mad about positive comments? My rule of thumb is if I wouldn't say it to someone to hang out with friends, I don't comment on it. My rule of thumb is just not to spread negativity, generally speaking. Like unless someone is doing something that I think is like morally shitty, I'm not going to comment on it. If someone has, if I click on a video from a content creator and I don't like the sound of their voice, I'm not going to comment on that. Because that's just spreading negativity unnecessarily. It's not like they can change that about themselves. And it does nothing for me. How does that aid me? I ask myself, like, how does this benefit me? And if the answer is that it doesn't, I don't say anything. It's so easy to not be a shithead. That's what I think. Especially when smaller creators are softly incentivized to be more insane than bigger content creators. Reminds me of the time on a video about texture smoothing in games, and the YouTuber got a little bit wrong that I corrected in the comments non-aggressively, and the guy even pinned my comment. And people started saying I was wrong. Oh, that's a classic. I mean, like that's the thing too. You can be constructive when people are wrong about things, and there's a lot of criticism that I've gotten on my videos that has been very valuable that I've learned from. It's not like I don't read comments because I'm afraid of criticism, of course, because some moron would probably take that out of context and make that into what it is. But it's the shitty people who are just being assholes that I'm avoiding. Yeah, fuck you, whatever. I hate folks who make political crap out of their ass to shut on something like Critical Drinker and EFAP to the point they could make anything sound woke. Just can't think of crap without agenda. What the fuck are you talking about? What? What? I'm sorry, you completely lost me with that sentence. Type of people who argue with, but it's their job when cleaners have to clean after they left an absolute mess. Minecraft community, etc. at him. I hate that. I hate that it's their job nonsense. I especially hate that with like not returning carts at grocery stores. Like, no, it's not their job. It's an unfortunate aspect of their job that they're forced to engage with because you're a piece of shit. You know, someone does have to clean up the carts. That's not what they're paid to do. They're paid to like run registers, take care of customers. They're not, it's not their job to clean up after your mess. It's just an unfortunate reality that they have to. Mac, do you think Frankie and Robin are dating? Frobin is like 2 inches away from being canon. Frobin is the closest thing we will ever get to a canon romance in One Piece. Hey Mac, how's my 34th favorite white boy doing? I'm doing pretty well. And if you guys want to hear more about why I'm the 34th favorite white boy for Gwendolyn, make sure to look up Mac Rule 34, and you'll be able to find out, you know, who ranks above me, why I'm in that place, and all that. Here's a squeeze that gets me. I had a comment where I offhandedly said Bollywood instead of Tollywood. Everyone fell over themselves to correct me even after I edited the comment to fix it. Making a mistake on the internet is just the worst. Hello with anyone who actuallys and YouTube comments. You are the lowest form of life, and yes, I am still mad I get notified about it. Well, it's so annoying because like people tend to like leave comments about things that there's a million other people leaving comments about. Like just scroll through the comments for 2 seconds and recognize that the comment has already been made and you don't need to say anything else about it. Like, it would take 2 seconds for someone to go to that comment you made and look in the replies and see that there's a bunch of other people correcting you and just not leave a comment about it. Like, you know. You've seen it. You're aware. They're talking about YouTube grifters who claim everything is collapsing because a game happens to have a historically black figure. Oh, okay. I see. Or the people who mod who mod Oblivion to change the body type from type 1 to type 2 to male and female because they're very sad little bigots who need a safe space to enjoy their bigotry. What do you think Frankie's brain Gatorade tastes like? Well, Frankie's head is mechanical, so it probably tastes like oil, if I were to guess. Or, well, actually, probably cola. I bet he found a way to use cola as oil. Probably cola. Media grifters tend to fucking make... Oh my god, why does the speed limit keep changing so often? What is up with these European roads, man? Tend to fucking make political agendas out of absolutely nothing to get shit on something, all the while it masks racism with plausible deniability. I fucking hate that. Oh, yeah, I understand what you're saying now. I completely agree. I always find it frustrating when there's like a piece of media that comes out that like has things that are criticism worthy, but it's being targeted by like and the anti-woke crowd because it has a woman character or something like that. And so if you try to criticize something that has valid criticism attached to it, you get kind of lumped in with this crowd of like, oh, you just don't like it because woman. It's like, no, I'm not part of that crowd. I just think that this thing has criticism X, Y, Z, whatever. Once you had the one account on the maths forum that posted complex puzzles and had an alt account post the result without working it out, so that people got pissed and put in the effort to work it out themselves. I don't know what you're referring to. I take being corrected well most days. It's when people who think they're smarter than everyone else while displaying a lack of basic reading comprehension that gets my goat. Oh, it's so frustrating seeing people be confidently wrong. And I see it a lot. I see a lot of people being confidently wrong about just a ton of different things. One thing that always bothered me, so the Vinland Saga video, and I made a joke about this a minute ago. I made the mistake of like, I talked about how I was choosing to pronounce the names, and I made the mistake of saying that I didn't do my research. I didn't do my research to figure out how the names were pronounced. I just assumed that I knew how they were pronounced, and that was very dumb, and I learned from that. It was good to get called out on that and criticized on it, but you know, some people were unnecessarily big assholes about it. The one problem I had though was like a lot of people based what they thought the pronunciation should be on like modern Nordic languages. And so people kept calling me out on pronouncing the TH sound in Thors and Thorfinn. They said it should be Tors or Torfinn. But I did research, like that one specific thing I did research in ancient Norse languages, it would be pronounced with the th sound. So it, like Thor's and Thorfinn, those were right. I was right about those. I was wrong about a bunch of others, but I was right about those. But I couldn't really respond to it because, like, I was wrong about a bunch of other names. So that's something that bothers me, is when people are just like confidently wrong about something and are just total dicks about it. I don't necessarily agree with what's being said here, but I'll respectfully disagree and not make a big deal out of it because you guys are entitled to your own opinions. Okay. Just consult with a historical scholar next time. I mean, it wouldn't have been like too hard for me to have researched that. You know, it's one of those. It's one of those things. These things feel obvious as like a commenter or as a viewer, but sometimes like things just slip through the cracks as a creator, and it takes making that mistake to, you know, it takes making that mistake to learn from it. You know, another example being like when I got the sword. How the swords work in Demon Slayer wrong. Like when I wrote that script, I just genuinely completely forgot that there was an explanation in the manga, and I was 100% positive that there was no explanation because I didn't remember it at all. And so I didn't really, you know, feel the need to fact check that because I was like 100% positive that I was right. Turns out I wasn't right. And so now I've learned from that mistake, and I double check things even when I feel really confident about them, which I think really improved the quality of my Starfield video because I made sure to double check a lot of things before I went and wrote them into my script. And there were a few things that I was wrong about that I was able to catch and correct. What is the explanation for the swords, if you recall? They're made from ore that was baked in the sun on a mountain. Which is really funny to me because it's very close to the like joke explanation I came up with that I intentionally made sound really stupid. My biggest pet peeve is when people act like experts in pop topic they know nothing about, especially if it's a topic I know a lot about. It is very frustrating. That's how I feel every time I talk to my father. He visited me today and made a comment about me not being brainwashed with dyed hair piercings and changing my gender, and he wonders why I don't tell him anything. Oh, yikes. The dyed hair, the dye leaks into your brain and brainwashes you. What are they putting in that hair dye? It's almost like Batsy Gaming. It's easy to point out things when you aren't the one holding the controller. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's very easy to point out mistakes that people make. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be like, hey, you got this wrong if someone, you know, gets something wrong, but there's a way to approach it and not be a dick about it. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard to be like, hey, I just want to let you know, you made a mistake here. It's actually blah, 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 blah. Just want to let you know, thanks for whatever effort you put into working on this. I'm sure it was just a simple mistake. Whatever. Mac, you're driving on the wrong side of the road. No, I'm not. I'm not in England. Most of Europe doesn't do that. It's just England. Well, that. I don't know. Field over there on the right's very pretty. Is this Euro Truck Simulator now? Damn, you American Truck Simulator so hard you lost the America? I just, you know, took a flight. They needed a competent trucker out in the EU, and I was ready to step up. I think it's better not to pick fights and to alienate parts of your audience. You can stand up for what you believe in without putting someone else down. I think it's easy just to not attack people and be a dick. I don't know. When did Desert Bus get a remaster? These graphics are crisp. Well, what 2011? Is that when this came out? There's a way to tell someone they're wrong while being on the speaker's side. Oh, for sure. Like I said, there's a lot of like valuable criticism that I've gotten out of making videos. I think like my comedy has improved a lot over the years because, you know, people had criticisms for the way that I delivered jokes, and I took it, learned from it, and grew from it. And I think the comedy in my videos is a lot better as a result. Like, there's a lot of valuable criticism that I've learned, that I've gotten from videos. There's also a mountain of unvaluable or invaluable. Invaluable makes it sound really valuable. Not valuable criticism. Anyway, that's why I don't read comments anymore. It's not good for my brain. I'd rather just make the videos and post them and not think about the react. You know, I'll stick to my fucking echo chamber. I'll listen to people tell me what they think of my videos on streams and on the Discord. I'll stick to my echo chamber. I don't give a shit. It's better for my mental health. What I'm doing doesn't affect anybody. You know, if I was talking about politics, making videos about drama, whatever, videos that might have an impact on other human beings, maybe engaging with negativity would be an important thing to do. But what I'm doing really doesn't fucking matter. I'm just talking about my opinions on video games and manga. Who gives a shit? Careful talking about echo chambers, you might summon Capri from the dead. And the thing is, like, I think I'm generally very open to opposing opinions, right? Like, it's not like we have a rule on my Discord that, like, if you're a fan of Demon Slayer, you get auto-banned. There's actually a lot of people on my Discord who are fans of Demon Slayer. There's a lot of people on my Discord who have criticisms for my videos, but they're just not assholes about it, so I don't, like, you know, go off and ban them. A lot of comments could also be filled with bots, meaning you could be talking to someone who never thinks for him/herself. Brainless people don't deserve a talk to. I haven't really seen a botting problem in my comments, but maybe I just don't know how to catch it. No comparison is a killer of enjoyment, but reading FMA makes me realize how bad the fight scenes in Demon Slayer can be. Well, Demon Slayer just doesn't do a good job of conveying the action. I decided to re-download Blood Fresh Supply, and good lord, I hate every minute of it. With that being said, go out and buy it. What the fuck are you talking? Blood Fresh Supply? Is that a game? I ain't never heard of that. I'm too busy driving my truck to play that nonsense. But yeah, there was a time, I don't know, let's say like a year or 2 years ago, when I would, like, every morning I would wake up and while my cat Luna was eating her breakfast, I would like scroll through whatever new comments showed up on my videos for the day. And you know, when the channel was popping off, I couldn't read all of them, so I just read whatever I could while she was eating. But then there are other times that I was able to, like, read through everything, and it was just not good. It was just not a good way to start the day, because sometimes I'd just see like a particularly negative comment and it would just, like, throw me off for the rest of the day, and I'd be thinking about it all day long, and it was just not good for me. So I'm glad that nowadays I just don't read them. It's better for me. Like, these sudden drops, man, to go from 80 kilometers per hour to 50. Come on, man. Maybe like 200 feet back, you can put it to 60 and or 70 and just, you know, acclimatize us to the slower speed instead of fucking dropping it on my ass. What's up, Apollo? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way. And by the way, guys, if you haven't liked this stream where I've complained about negative comments all day, you really ought to. This is a pretty little town. Where am I? Warsaw. I must be in Poland. I'm assuming I'm in Poland. Yep. Yeah, we in Poland. Bro, how would they acquire 200 feet? Is this an American thing? Fine, 200 meters. That's too much. That's too much. 90 meters. I don't know. Oh, this is a tight fucking turn. Oh, but I did it. I didn't hit anything. At this rate, you aren't going to make any money with how many fines you're getting. Okay, what? I've lost like 2,000 euros to fines. I'm making 60,000 on this job. I'll be fine. I've got 100K in the bank with no expenses right now, so. I'm going to start journaling today as I recommend, as recommended by my therapist after I talked to him about remembering something personal in my life. Well, I hope that's helpful to you. Backing off Scott, I also hate how they explain everything. Let me figure shit out for myself. You don't need to kill your pacing just so everyone knows why Gojo kicked a guy's balls instead of face. Show don't, or tell don't show is a real problem. €2,000 a fine is quite a bit. Well, half of them are bullshit red light, or not red light, speeding tickets that I get 2 seconds after the speed limit changes. But whatever. Say it with me, chat. Say it with me, chat. If the only punishment for a crime is a fine, then the crime only exists for the poor. And I'm not poor in this game, so these crimes don't exist for me. I can speed as much as I want. How are you, Mac? I'm doing pretty well. But working on videos, playing Clair Obscure, playing The Witcher. Having a good time. That's what I hate about a lot of modern games. Cough, cough, God of War 2018, Ragnarok. What are you talking about? What are you referring to? Do you have any plans on playing Oblivion 2, Skyrim 7? I'm playing Oblivion Remastered off stream. I guess I probably could have played it for stream, but I didn't. You know what I should do? I just realized I was kind of thinking like, man, I'm not really sure what I should play next in terms of like my next like game I'm gonna go through. I should do a Patreon poll. It's been forever since I did a Patreon poll for what game I should play next. Join the Patreon if you wanna have an opinion. Otherwise, your voice means nothing to me. What I mean, they both spend too much time making you watch instead of playing. I think, I mean, it just comes down to, like, the type of game that you like. Obviously, it has to be done well, but I do really enjoy those games and the way they approach storytelling. And I completely understand why someone who maybe isn't as invested in the story or is just looking for the gameplay wouldn't be so into, like, the long-form cutscenes that are unskippable. But for God of War, the story is, like, a good part of the reason for why I'm there. So I'm all for it when they take some time to show me that story. What's the next video about, Mackie? Just $5 a month. And you too can find out what I'm working on next on patreon.com/Captain Mack. Joseph Anderson released part 1 of his critique video. Yeah, but I haven't played The Witcher 3 yet, so I need to play that before I can watch it. This is a poll tax and it's illegal in the United States. Yeah, who's gonna stop me? Patreon sucks over here. What are you saying? What do you mean? You saying my Patreon sucks? 'Cause I don't think you're in it. I hate how many media grifters there are. It's like racism is trying to find every maneuver it can possibly take while creating division and hostility that isn't warranted. There's just a lot of hatred in the world right now, and it's very unfortunate to see. Patreon sucks as a platform. I heard almost all YouTubers moved to Hero because of that. I still follow a lot of YouTubers that use Patreon. I haven't seen any of them move away from it. I like Patreon a lot for the most part. There's just some little things that it frustrates me on. But it's been a very good way for me to connect with those of you that are interested in following the development of my work. And I really appreciate the support that I get from it, because I've been able to make a lot of upgrades to my my setups and things I do with videos as a result of it. The only real problem I have with Patreon is that they have their own like way to host videos, which is nice, but the bit rate limit on it is horrible. So anything you upload to Patreon is just dog water quality. I create NSFW art for a living, so I'm tied down to the few websites that do allow anime art. It's a lit way to live. We were beating this game so bad I just started typing the conquest speech from Invincible and couldn't stop laughing in Marvel Rivals. It's kind of fucked up. It's not very sportsmanlike. Where am I right now? I think I'm still somewhere in Poland. I think I'm going to be in Poland for a while. Poland's a pretty big place. Poland's a pretty big country. I've had people say I don't come out to be happy like now. Are you talking about playing Marvel Rivals? I've found that a lot of people that engage with PvP games don't play them for fun. I mean, you know, find me a League of Legends player that legitimately likes the game. I haven't met one. I've never had someone like try to tell me that League of Legends is a good or fun game, and they all talk about how much they hate it, but they still fucking play it. I like League as a game. You're one of a few. You're a rare breed, Sarty. You're a rare breed. See, now did you see that there was a gradient there? Went from 90 to 70 to 50. At least I thought I went to 50, but apparently it's still 80. Do you know Discord's new CEO is formerly involved with Activision Blizzard? Yeah. I'm kind of bracing for the enshittification of Discord, but maybe it won't be so bad. As long as Discord doesn't go public, I think we still have a shot. As soon as Discord goes public, it's fucked. I don't like that they were like talking about that. but Discord was always shit. If Discord is shit, then why does everybody use it as like the dominant form of internet communication? I don't even text a lot of my friends anymore. I talk to them all on Discord. Green and I have Green's phone number. I haven't sent Green a text in ages. We just talk on Discord. Stockholm Syndrome. No, I enjoy Discord as a platform. I enjoy like the server aspect of it is great. The messaging system works well. There's not a bunch of ads all over the place. What's your problem with Discord, guys? I don't get it. I prefer Discord as my means of communication with many people. If I have the option to communicate with someone on Discord, I would prefer to do that. It is my preference. I mean, like I used Skype back in the day, back when Skype was like the dominant communications program, and I hated it. Back in like 2010, 2011, when it was Skype or nothing, Skype fucking sucked. Skype always sucked. Skype was not a good platform. Discord, on the other hand, it's easy, it's convenient. It works well. Oops. Saying Discord is a bad solution is like saying you have a second dishwasher dedicated for certain tasks. You know what's a feature that I really like about Discord that I wish other communication methods would adopt? And this is a big part of why Discord is like my preferred means of communication. I love how when someone sends you a message, you get one notification about it. And then if they send you additional messages, you don't get more notifications about it. It just kind of layers into the original notification. I hate when someone sends me like 8 text messages and my phone goes off 8 times. It pisses me off. I like that Discord just sends me one notification, and then I know that someone has messaged me, and when I go and look, it doesn't matter if they sent me 1 message or 20, I still only get 1 notification about it. I love that feature. I wish every messaging app had that. This is why you need MSN Messenger. If someone sends you 8,000 messages and vibes, your PC will just freeze and crash. Yeah, it sounds good. Sounds great. Why are you brake checking me? What are you doing? What the fuck? Why are you driving this way? Oh, there's a fucking police blockade. Oh, god damn it. The only criticism that I have from Discord is that they really need to make the pending messages tab more noticeable. What are you referring to? Like when like a new user messages you or something? Was that meant to block the road? 'Cause it didn't. It really didn't. Discord's not perfect, but nothing is. I think Discord is really good for what it is. That's fair. It's Skippy. I think sometimes it can kind of get lost on me. Let's see if I can get around this. That sign's going to fuck me over a little bit, but I think I can do it. The yacht I'm pulling is really big is the only problem. Okay, no, we're good. Remember, a good trucker never stops for construction. I swear to God, I think some people on the internet are just chronic complainers and just don't understand the value they're getting out of Discord. I feel like some of you really were not, maybe you're too young, you just weren't there for the days when Skype was the thing. You don't understand how good you have it. Discord just played with the idea of incorporating pop-up ads, so if that happens, I hope more people move over to TeamSpeak. I mean, like I said, if Discord goes public, we're cooked. They were discussing, there were rumors that they were thinking about going public. If Discord goes public, we're fucked, because then they'll be stuck in the exponential growth mindset, and they will have to find ways to monetize everything, and it will suck. I hope they stay private. I hope they pull a valve and just stay the course. I hope so too. Because I really like Discord the way that it is, and I don't really want to switch to something else. You get a bunch of pop-up ads for dog food because the bots interpret your puppy play ERP chats. Puppy girls are in trouble now. Capitalism is so insane in the U.S. that it's like nothing can be thought of without a dollar attached. I mean, I don't necessarily think that's. I mean, I guess it is a symptom of capitalism, but you know, people need money to survive. People need money to get by. I don't think like necessarily like pursuing profits is not necessarily a bad thing. I always hate. This isn't. I'm not saying that you're in this camp, but I always hate when people take the stance of like, oh, art is compromised once you accept money for it. Like the people who can't accept the idea that like I as a creator would both want to make good videos and make money off of them. You know, it's like some people have this mindset that like as soon as I open a Patreon and try to pursue profits, that I've lost my integrity. I'm not making good videos anymore. Whatever. The problem is when we get into like the exponential growth, the infinite money glitch problem. People, thanks for the 25 currency. I'm not sure what currency that is, but thank you. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Which is, you know, the problem is like stock market shareholders, investors, shit like that. It's again, the problem every time like a really decent company goes public, they slowly just turn to shit because they have to chase infinite profits. The line has to go up every year. At some point, it just kind of can't go up anymore. I wish there were more companies out there that would accept like, okay, we've reached our market saturation. This is the amount of money that we make and we're satisfied with that. And they just keep you know, producing a good product and making money off of it without trying to pursue higher profits. I'm in Grace, what do you mean? Well, tell me, what the hell's in there? It's when people do immoral things for money is bad. Yeah, I mean, if you can prove that like someone did something solely for money and you know, broke rules, did things immoral for it, that's, yeah, of course that's bad, but Lots of creators invest their money into making better videos. If I can afford an expensive Cintiq, I could draw more and better. I mean, shit. Again, I'm really lucky to have the support that I have through Patreon. I think I probably, I don't keep track of it, but if I were to keep like keep a book of like all the expenses that I pay for YouTube, I probably lose money. You know, all of the money that I make on YouTube goes back into the channel. I always spend it back on the channel. The money that I use to feed myself is the money that I make at my job. The money that I make off of YouTube goes back into YouTube. And I probably am at a net negative if you consider like all of the expenses I've spent on stuff over the years. Polish currency, you are in Poland in the game right now, by the way. I know I'm in Poland, but yeah, thanks for the Poland dollars. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Oh, shit. Why is there so much construction on this road? What's going on? Not construction, but there's construction and pulled over cars and all kinds of shit. Red light violation? Where was there a red light? Whatever. $25 ZL is like $6 with change. Well, thank you for the $6. I appreciate that. That's very, very nice of you. You can't just go around works like that. You have to wait at the light. I didn't see the light. But Google makes billions a year. Why can't my regional level business services company grow to that level, huh? Can someone tell capitalists that infinite growth is called cancer? You don't want infinite growth. You want a steady mitosis, steady amount of growth, just enough to replace what was lost. Man, really, they really captured the essence of driving through Poland. The construction are fucking endless. Oh. Okay, so it's just lore accurate Poland. That's why there's so much construction. I'm happy for you, Jerry. Yeah, you didn't see the lights, you haven't been blessed. I mean, to be fair, I'm really like, I'm really looking at chat a lot while I'm driving, so my focus is split. I think the global market retraction will highlight the value and need of sustainable growth in a world with a shrinking population. I think we're cooked. Everybody's cooked. We're all gonna die. Nah, it's hyperbolic, but I have many concerns for the future. I'm probably going to see another live stream then return. Slava Ukraina. Appreciate your scout. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Should I stop to sleep at this next sleep location? Do I have time to do that before this job is due? Trip time is 4 hours. How much longer do I have left on the job? Six hours remain. So I cannot take a nap right now. I'm gonna have to keep driving. And I just noticed that this is quite slow down right here, thanks to the more construction. I just want to make my bag and then buy a house in Japan and raise chickens. Doesn't that sound lit? Wouldn't that be epic? Always blaming others instead of being on accounta. I'm assuming you're trying to say accountable, but you're having massive skill issue. Fine, I won't read chat for the rest of the day. I'll just sit here and drive quietly, and I won't talk to you guys, and then we'll see how it goes. We'll see how many tickets I get when I'm not paying attention to you assholes. I really want to buy some land and start farming. I don't know what I would farm, but I think it'd be. I want to farm. I want to have an orchard. You know what? I live in Oregon. We have a ton of hazelnut orchards. I would love to be a hazelnut farmer. I mean, I know there's a shit ton of downsides to farming, and farmers have the highest rate of suicides in basically any profession because our society is not set up to support food producers, which is truly unfortunate. But if I had money to burn and the profits and the profits weren't really a concern, then goddamn, I would farm the fuck out of some hazelnuts. Just sell them all to Ferrero. They buy all the hazelnuts anyway. I'm allergic to at least 4 different trees. Hey, they're still in Greece. If you're buying a land over here, please farm pistachios. I love those damn things. Man, I would love to farm some pistachios in Greece. That sounds awesome. Get a nice like location not too far from the sea. Farm some pistachios. That sounds lit. That's a good idea. I'm not in Greece right now. I'm still driving there. I think I'm still in Poland. But I'm making my way there. I would buy your hazelnuts and make my own chocolate-covered hazelnuts. Chocolate-covered hazelnuts go fucking hard, dude. Mack seems to have a natural attraction to farming various types of nuts. Haha, nuts. I like the idea of farming anything with trees. I don't love the idea, like what's going on over here to the right, like wheat farming, or I don't know. I like the idea of farming anything that has that grows from trees or vines. Like I would love to have a vineyard. Vineyard would be nice. Hazelnuts, cashews. A lot of nuts do grow from trees, so there's a lot of options there. But I could do apples, peaches, oranges. I don't know. I like the idea of having an orchard. Orchards are so pretty. I'd love to have an orchard. I'd love to take care of an orchard. Any new big vid updates, my guy? No pressure. I'm just starving for some good content. Well, thank you for asking, and I appreciate that you're being very nice about it. I'm working on something. It's going to be still a while yet before it's done, because it's a long fucking video, but I think you guys will be satisfied and bellies full by the time it's out, because it's a fucking long one. But I also should have I should have a video coming out soon. It won't be a video essay. I made a travel video about a recent trip to Germany that I had. But that'll just be a buffer video. Not really a buffer video. I mean, no one's really going to watch it probably, but fuck. It's mostly for me. Almost crashed. It's all good. Don't worry about it. The last time I posted a travel video, nobody watched it, so I'm not sure anybody's going to watch this one, but it's going to be a fun video, and I think some of you will enjoy it. And then I'll have a video essay coming out when it's done. Which I'm not sure when it'll be done, but I'm working on it. Still, Mac, I hope you are de-stressing well and still kicking ass. Going to go play some Buddy Harvest. Have fun, Scout. Appreciate you. Nuts have a lot of good fats and are healthy, but you can't sustain yourself on them. Well, I don't need to farm hazelnuts and then only eat hazelnuts. I can like sell hazelnuts and buy other things. Will you do a video on the Oblivion remaster? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. I guess I'm still playing through it, so. You expect me not to not watch a video of yours? Have you no faith? I mean, you guys that are in here in the chat will probably watch it. I'm sure you guys are the more like dedicated audience that are more interested in like the things that I post. But like the wider audience who's only interested in the video essays, they're not gonna give a fuck about my travel video. probably. I don't know. I'm just going off of like, okay, so I've got plenty of videos that have done very well. I regularly post videos that get more than 100,000 views, but my road trip video got 10,000 views, you know? Like, no one fucking watched it. That's kind of the perspective I'm coming from. The last time I posted a travel video or a travel vlog type of video, no one gave a shit about it. But I'm still going to post it because I enjoy making videos like that. Some vids you do mostly for yourself. Thanks for everything anyway. Hope you tackle. I don't know if you guys heard that. There was a plane that flew very close to my... very low to the ground, it sounded like. Thanks for everything you do. Hope you tackle FMA Brotherhood sometime. Favorite anime by far. I love FMA Brotherhood. I'm not sure if I'll talk. What are you doing? Someone's fucking circling my house. Someone's about to bomb my house, guys. I don't know what's going on. Thanks for the €5. And I'm sorry, I do not know how to pronounce your name because I can't read those characters. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I thought this lane was ending, but I'm not seeing it end. FMA manga is better. I'm reading it right now. Not to say the Brotherhood isn't good, but the beginning is super rushed. Yeah, well, the mistake they made, the one mistake they made with the Brotherhood anime, I think, was that they did kind of like... There was like stuff in the beginning of the story that they were like, this is... They're like, we covered this in the first anime. We don't really need to go over this. Like the whole like... what is it, mining town with Yoki. They just completely skipped over that in the anime and then tried to like fix it by recapping it later. And it is a bit awkward, but I think it's well worth it. The Brotherhood anime is phenomenal. It's animated super well. The voice cast is amazing. It's so good. I can't fucking read. Entropy Spawn is the direct translation. Hope you have a good drive through Greasy around. Appreciate you, Entropy. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for trying, Jerry. I appreciate that. I do love FMA, but the one thing I can't stand about it is the Chinese girl with the mascot panda. Talking about May. Why? Is it because she's a walking stereotype? Well, I got 3 hours of drive, 2.5 hours of driving left to go, and my driver's starting to get sleepy, so hopefully I don't fall asleep at the wheel. Mace Lando will not be tolerated. I like her as a character, personally. I just get bothered by mascot characters for some reason. They don't add anything to the depth of the otherwise great show. I mean, the panda is like a mascot, but I don't think May is. May is a genuine character. I do get what you're saying. I'm not a huge fan of mascot characters either. What's up, brah? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way, and I appreciate it. Oh, this is a very steep hill. We'll see if my truck pulling this yacht can get up it. If I removed May from the show, I feel like nothing in the narrative would have changed. I mean, May's understanding of alchemy was kind of important. I'm alright trying to 100% Cyberpunk. I gotta go back to Cyberpunk and do a lot of the side quests. I kind of blitzed like the main story so I could get to Phantom Liberty, and then I blitzed the main story of Phantom Liberty, but I do want to go back and do a bunch of the side quests. I'm not going to do that right now, though. I'm in the middle of way too many big games right now. I'm playing Clair Obscur and Witcher and Oblivion Remastered. And probably something else that I'm forgetting. I'm playing too many games right now. I gotta like finish some. Nah, you're wrong and I'm correct. La 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 la. Hey, fair enough. Can't argue with you there. Is this a one-way road or is this guy passing me? He's passing me and then braking. Fuck off. Don't ever do that. Do you see the Switch 2 pre-orders sold out in the first hour of dropping? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they sold out in the first 5 minutes of dropping. I was there for the fucking PS5 pre-orders. I barely managed to get one. I 100% Phantom Liberty, though. I fucked up and forgot how to do manual save in a crucial point of the game. Oopsie! Back in my day, the PS5 was a hot commodity. Okay, Grandpa, let's get you back to bed. That was 5 years ago! I'm not that old! I'm gonna keep on Switch 1 is good enough. I just don't have a reason to buy a Switch 2. Like, I am interested in, like, the new Donkey Kong game. I'm sure Mario Kart is great, but I'm not gonna buy those games for $80, first of all. I'm just not going to. I want to support that practice. And, like, that's it in terms of games that I really want to play on it. I was interested in FromSoft's Duskblood until I found out that it was PvPvE. Now I'm not interested. There's just not a compelling reason for me to pick one up. And I really don't want to support Nintendo's $80 game practice. That's really shitty. I feel like it's so insulting for developers like Nintendo and Sony specifically to be like raising the price on AAA games when they are making the most profits off of those games of like any developers. Like we all know you're going to make a profit even if you don't jack up the price. But hey, line go up. Line must go up at all costs. So I have an hour left to get this job. My driver is falling asleep, which is pretty exciting. We'll see if I can make it without causing an accident. An hour in this game is not very long. We should be able to get there. Ooh, that was rough getting over that. If line doesn't go up, Nintendo collapses apparently. They're publicly traded. That's the thing. That's the thing that sucks about being publicly traded. The line must go up. If it doesn't go up, you're considered like a failing company. And all your investors will pull out and you'll lose a bunch of money. Line must go up. I know I'm getting tired, but I'm almost done with this job and I don't want to be late. Line actually goes down if you torrent games that haven't been available for over 30 years. Line goes down if you listen to Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack on YouTube, even though Nintendo doesn't have it available anywhere for you to buy. Should have slept before the ride. I did. And I slept in the middle of it, too. I'm on a tight deadline with this job, otherwise I would probably be able to pull over and sleep now. Treat it. Damn, the Pope died and you just so happen to be driving in Greece. Suspicious. Isn't the Vatican in Italy? Is this another Roman Colosseum situation? There's more fucking jets flying over my house. What's going on out there? That's so loud. Can someone tell them I'm trying to stream? Drone strike? Yeah, my house might be getting bombed. You guys are gonna see my house get bombed live on stream. Well, ho, welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way, and I appreciate that. Vatican is a really cool place, by the way. I'd love to visit it. Pope gets the last laugh. Pope's coming from my ass. From the beyond the grave. The end is in sight. I'm almost there. Shit, I can't see the light from that angle. Oh my god, this bus is blocking it now. Do you mind? What's going on? Why are there jets flying over my fucking house? I don't know if that's picking up on the microphone, but like, damn, it's loud. It is picking up sometimes, okay. Probably hear it if you bass boosted the audio. We're almost there. Just stay awake a little bit longer, driver Chan. We gotta get this yacht to someone in Slovakia. There are a lot of lakes in Slovakia. Who needs a yacht in fucking Slovakia? Avoid sleeping violation. What is the cop coming in and checking my sleep? God, the amount of fines I've gotten on this job. I haven't gotten any damage on this job. I haven't gotten in any accidents. But I've gotten a whole lot of fucking fines. I wonder if so many people get got by trucks with drivers like you. I haven't hit anybody. Just park it for me. $61,000. Oh, yes. All right, let's find somewhere to take a nap. Who keeps engaging this fucking parking brake? It ain't me. What the fuck? Where did they put me? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm supposed to get out of here. The trailer's blocking the way. How do I get out of this place? I guess, do I go this way? They fucking trap me in here? So that gate's not open. There's a fence here. There's a trailer in the way. How do I get out of this place? Fell for the classic blunder of fuck all truck drivers. Okay, no. I just have to, okay. It was just a horrible setup, but there is a way out. There's a service center just down the road that I can take a nap at. Come on, baby. Take me there. Make me care. All right, here we go. Time to nap in this repair yard. They won't mind. All right. Wonderful. Slept through the night. Like a baby. Like a baby with shit in his diaper. So let me see. I don't know what's going on in this game. I know I have at least one garage to my name, but I'm the only driver in it. So I need to buy another garage if I want to hire other workers and start making some money, and then I'd have to buy another truck too. So probably not worth it right now. This ride is kind of quiet. You should turn on some licensed music. Why? So I can get copyright claimed into oblivion? What do we got here in Slovakia? Hopefully something will take me down into Greece. No. Vienna. Zenica in the Bosnia and Herzegovina. That would take me south. This one would take me down into Montenegro, which is pretty close to where I need to go. I think I would rather go here because it would pay better. Is that a stupid reason? It's 22,000. Oh, it's barely a difference actually. It's 22,000 versus 21,000 for the carrots. Let's just do the carrots. I have my road. Hungry? Yeah, I'm a bit peckish. All roads lead to Poland. You could be watching any Oblivion stream. It's true. You know, you guys should really be thankful to me that I'm not playing Oblivion. Everybody else is playing Oblivion. I'm trying to add some variety to your life by playing something else. Man, this light sure is taking a long time for how fucking nobody there is on the road. Seen my Oblivion cleared like 5 times by my older brother. I don't need to see it cleared a 6th time 20 years later. Wait, am I? Oh, this is the place for the job, I believe. Euro goodies. It's an oxymoron. Or I could take gnocchi back into Poland. No, we'll take the carrots. Taking carrots to Montenegro. Europe has better chocolate than all of the US. I mean, yeah, that's true. Think they'll try remastering Morrowind at some point? I don't know. Bill would be very happy if they did. So let's see. I've got a 12-hour drive ahead of me. And how many hours to complete the job? 23 hours. So around... Ow. My ass hurts from sitting in this chair in this position for so long. 6 hours into this job. Ugh. 6 hours into this job, your boy should take a nap. So I don't have to have this problem that I had last time. Is this a... No, it's just a really weirdly shaped trailer. It's not a double trailer. I hate those double trailers. They would never. It has a lot of slavery. What? You think we can't have video games discussing slavery in this day and age? I mean, as long as it's presented as a bad thing. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played Oblivion. I'd like to at some point, but who knows when I'll get the time. I think it cuts a little too close to home with current events. I just want to see an HD Morrowind dwarf with its hairy man tits out. I think they have websites for that kind of thing. Just look up Deep Rock Galactic Rule 34. I think you'll find what you're looking for. Hey, rock and stone, brother. I'm rock and stone. I'm rocking this stone, if you feel me. If you hear what I'm saying, I'm gonna get a red light violation already. I'm really good at getting fines, aren't I? I'm good at breaking the speed limit, running past red lights, and not going to sleep. I should get gas at some point. My tank's halfway down. I can't really see past my truck, but I think this should be a safe turn. It's not very weird. We're rich of you. Love me some Deep Rock Galactic. I'm so close to getting to level 100 and unlocking the like special Viking armor. I want it so bad. I'm like level 91 right now. If I were to put Max driving on a tier list, I put it in C tier. That's not an appropriate rating for my driving. That yacht made it safely to its destination without a scratch on it. Sure, I got some speeding violations. Sure, I got some red light violations. But the goods got there safely and no one was injured. I've been going to the gym. My form is bad, and I have no good diet, but I did manage to lose all my bone mass. Bro lost all of his bones. The driving is fine. It's the law-abiding citizen part that's the issue, mainly because he is not. Exactly. And honestly, like, law schmaw. What's important is that the cargo gets there safe and intact. We got to break some laws to do it, and that's just the trucker's lifestyle, baby. You guys don't understand the pressures that truckers are under, okay? I talked about this before. For my job, I follow some like freight news. Because it's important for me to know if there's like, I don't know, a holdup in shipping containers, and that might affect some stuff that I buy, whatever. So I follow some freight news stuff, and this freight news website that I like, it makes me sad. They used to always have like comments turned on for all their articles, but I think lately everything is so political that they just leave the comments off for all their articles because they don't want like the comments getting infested. But I used to love reading through the comments on freight news articles because it's all like Republican idiots who can't spell basic words or use basic grammar complaining about China taking over the country. And I loved it. It made me so happy to read through those comments. Makes me sad that now they leave them off. This area is really pretty. Slovakia, these Slovakian hills, that's real nice. They took our jobs. Yeah, that kind of thing. I mean, shit, you'd read an article about electric trucks. You know, trucks that aren't gas-powered, electric vehicle trucks. And the comments would just be full of these like morons talking about how the electric trucks are a conspiracy for China to come in and take over our country and all of our jobs and then destroy us. Now you got to search ever so slightly harder to find the crazy people. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I read a lot of articles that are like relevant to me for my work, and it'd just be nice to like have at the bottom I could just giggle at all the idiots. But now the idiots aren't there. I have no idiots to accompany me other than Chad, I mean. Now I have to foster my own idiot community. I know politics has infected everything. Watching a video about a foldable mouse review and someone in the comments talking about, well, with the Trump administration, bro, shut up. It is like it's everywhere, and it pisses me off how like how people treat everything as like, oh, inserting politics. Like I can mention something like, oh, human beings deserve basic rights, and all of a sudden that's a political issue. No, I don't think so. That's more of a humanitarian issue. If I understood what you just said, I'd be offended. Too busy drinking glue. Hey, how's it taste? What's your branded choice? Are you more of an Elmer's or a Gorilla kind of guy? I like a nice wood glue personally. Glues my wood up good. Humans should have readily available water source. That's a fallacy. Blocked. Yeah, exactly. I like glitter glue, funny colors. That's true. It's got a nice texture too, don't it? Don't say that. Now you'll never be hired by Nestle. Ah, damn it! I ruined my prospects of being hired by the Nestle Corporation. Wow, this road is really windy for how high the speed limit is. Ooh, I should pull over and get gas. This is a good spot to do it. The fact that LGBTQ rights are a political issue is insane. It should be fundamental understanding of freedom of choice and expression. One would think. Loctite super glue is an underrated flavor for real. Loctite is top tier. I haven't tried Loctite. I'll have to pick a bottle up. I like how we're talking about like the basic rights of LGBTQ people interspersed with like conversations about what our preference for glue drinking is. What's very revealing is that these people actually care. If these people actually cared about a strong economy, they would be for a number of social programs, free school lunches, returns like $7 on every $1 that we spend. I mean, shit, like, when you boil down a lot of these people's arguments, like, you find out that they actually support something that they don't think they support. It's like you talk to Republicans sometimes, and they'll tell you about how they're pissed off that, like, medical expenses are so expensive, and they're tired of being ripped off by corporations. And it's like, okay, so you're for universal health care then. You're for universal health care, but if someone says that you're for universal health care, you'll get up and you'll get angry because that's a leftist, that's a Democrat thing. You don't really understand what you're voting for or against. You're just picking a side. And like all of these boomers who are getting mad at Trump because their Social Security is getting fucked with, or their Medicare is getting fucked with. Like, yeah, that's what you voted for. You just didn't do the research to realize that's what you voted for. The Trump campaign was very clear about their desire to strip away social, what's the word? Social programs. Thank you, Bill's comment reminded me. They were very clear about their desire to strip away social programs. Did you think that Social Security and Medicare were not included in that? You have no one to blame but yourself. I think free school lunch is a good idea. We need to fix a lot of other issues like food in general. I mean, you'd think like food for children would be a pretty like no-brainer for most people. Readily available food for children. That should be like that should not be a question. That should be like, yes, that we should have that. Plastic glue is where it's at. I like the way it nearly instantly fuses my tongue to my gums. Unheated glue gun sticks are the best on the go glue snack. It's not. I like it both ways. I like it when it's warmed up, and I like it cold. Not cold, but like room temperature, like solidified. It's got like it's good. It's got a good texture either way. Speeding violation. Oh, fuck off. These European police are dicks, man. Giving kids free pizza every day is still kind of iffy. Well, I mean, we should choose good food for them to eat. I'm not saying like free pizza. A free bag of Oreos for every child under the age of 18. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. It's an acquired skill to not burn your taste buds on the glue gun sticks. Well, there's you have to be quick about it, right? There's like, you can't eat it right after it gets melted because then it's too hot. But if you wait too long, it solidifies. So you got to wait for that like perfect moment and then just go in on it and shovel it in your mouth. As Claude is saying, free pizza is still better than free food debt. Free pizza is better than being hungry while trying to educate yourself. I just think kids need a varied diet, same as adults. Food is foundation, everything. I don't think anybody's disagreeing with you, though. I don't think free school lunches necessarily means that they don't get a varied diet. I would hope that they would go hand in hand. I remember when I went to school, my first year of high school, I was in like 9th grade. My parents had to like deposit money into an account to, you know, make it so I could buy lunches. And like my mom, I don't remember the exact number, but my mom like put a certain amount of money in my school lunch account that was supposed to last me like a certain amount of time, and I managed to like blow through it in like a week. And my mom was really upset about that, and I was like, it's not like I went out of my way to like find the most expensive food or just eat a bunch of crap or buy a bunch of food that I wasn't gonna finish. Like I just like bought enough food that I thought I could eat, and that like blew through her budget. And so she like put a limit on my account for school lunches that I don't remember what the amount was, but she put a limit on my account, like the amount of money that I could spend on food every day. And for the rest of my high school career, I could barely afford to eat. Like I could eat like I could afford basically a snack off of the amount of money that I was allowed to use per day. And that wasn't my mom's fault at all. I'm not blaming my mom for that. I just don't think my mom understood how expensive the food was to get like a decent meal at the school. And while my family was not rich, we weren't particularly poor either. So like the fact that we were struggling to pay for my school lunches, it's telling. It's really bad. I just think there's a foundational nutrition issue in the US that are overarching. Well, I mean, shit. We're controlled by corporations. You know, companies have more rights than humans do. So if you try to tell someone like, hey, maybe you shouldn't eat a bag of Oreos every day, they'll be like, well, what about the Oreo company? What's going to happen to the Oreo company if we don't give our children Oreos every day? Did you think about that? It's like, yeah, I did. They'll crash and burn. Fuck them. Who cares? Corporations should not have more rights and get treated better than human beings, one would think. Especially going through testosterone, puberty, and hunger becomes an emotion, and the stomach is a black hole. Yeah, I mean, teenage boys will eat a fuck ton of food. It's hard to satiate them. But like, yeah, when I was going throughout most of high school, I kind of just didn't have enough food at school because the limit on my account made it that I couldn't afford to eat a decent meal every day. Shit, now I want my Patreon drawing to be me eating glue. We can change that if you want. I haven't drawn any of them yet. It's not too late to change your request. How strange. Feels like I've been driving a while, but I've only lost an hour off the trip time. Honestly, it's cute how guys eat a lot. I think I ate a lot when I was a teenager. I don't eat a ton as an adult. People tend to point out how little I eat. And I've actually been eating less lately because I'm trying to lose weight, even though I don't have much weight to lose, but I just don't want to be at the weight I'm at right now. So right now I'm eating like a meal and a half a day. And my meals tend to be kind of small, so I think that gives you some idea of how little I eat. Usually I'll eat like a decently large meal in the middle of the day and then like a snack, a small snackish type of meal towards bedtime, and that's my all of my food for the day. So you won't have apple pie for dessert? I mean, I don't have an apple pie in my home. I guess if apple pie was available to me, I probably would. But you know, I would probably I would eat apple pie as my like before bed snack to just give me enough food to not be hungry throughout the night. I go through phases where my appetite becomes basically nothing and I will devour everything in sight. I just, the problem with me is that I just really enjoy eating. I really enjoy food. I like snacking on things. I like having a taste of things here and there. I like, you know, I just enjoy. It's not even like a matter of like satiating hunger all the time. Sometimes I just want to eat something because I enjoy experiencing flavor and experiencing texture, whatever. You don't need to lose weight. I don't like the weight that I'm at. I want to lose like 15 pounds. I want to be a fuckable little twink. Right now I'll eat like 2 meals a day at most, but 3 months ago I was eating the equivalent of 6 meals a day. Wow, that's a lot. I usually eat something like 2/3 protein, like a white fish, veggies, and then 1/3 starch, small portion, but equal amounts of salad on a separate plate. 15 pounds, $5 a month. I've already lost like 9 pounds. None of you guys even noticed it. I'm telling your girlfriend so she can smack you. It's not about her. It's about me. It's about what I want. It's like 1/10 of your weight. It is. Yes, it's about 1/10 of my weight. That's what I want to lose. I'm getting close. I was at like 158 when I decided I wanted to start losing weight. I was at like 158. I weighed in at 151 yesterday, so I've already made pretty good progress. I keep getting that feeling when I eat of this tastes like food and I can't eat anymore. Oh, because you want it to taste like glue. I understand. Don't need to lose weight. I just need to replace it with lean muscle instead of fat. I wish I could like dedicate some time to working out and like getting some muscles, especially like a nice core. But I just don't have time for it. I don't have time to dedicate to like an hour to the gym every day. There's too much going on. Cap, how tall are you related to the weight thing? I'm 6 feet tall. What the fuck is this? Do I need to go this way? I think I need to go this way. You just need a few sets of a couple minutes of planks. No, I did that. I do core exercises before I go to sleep at night, but it's not really enough. I would need to. I mean, this is also part of why I'm losing the weight. I need to get rid of like the fat on my stomach so it shows better. Too damn tall, taking your femur. Oh shush, you can totally dedicate 45 minutes to some intense home exercises. But like, you don't understand, like with the amount of time that I have to that I spend, like I work a full-time job, and then I spend a bunch of time working on videos every day, and then I do these streaming, like in order for me to like work in exercises, I would need to like cut into my leisure time, which I already have precious little of. So I'd rather just not. I'd rather just, you know, play my video games and not be swole. I need a little bit of leisure in my life. I can't have every minute of every day be work. Workout stream win. We did cooking ones before. I would never do a workout stream. You guys would judge me so hard. You will never catch me filming a TikTok inside of a gym. As long as you're happy and healthy in the end, you control the food. You control the food. You don't need to exercise. Yeah, so that's the path I've chosen. Instead of dedicating time to working out, I'm just eating less. That's how I'm losing weight. Proceed into the X-ray hall. They're gonna X-ray my fucking truck. What's going on? Workout stream or Chanceman video, your choice. Okay, Chanceman video. I already made it. I win. Are they gonna X-ray my fucking truck? This is scary. It's just carrots, guys. It's not that serious. Yeah, no wonder my X-ray inspection passed. It's just fucking carrots. What do you think I'm driving this what do you think I got in this truck? Hey, Preston. I'm doing swell. How are you? How many points do you got to get through to pass this border check? Jesus Christ. I've had my documents checked 3 times and my truck X-rayed. Can I go on to the next country now? Tired. I'm back from a 4-hour exam. How'd you do? Or how do you think you did? How do you feel about it? Good work for getting through it. Where the hell am I now? What country am I in? Feel relieved that I did it without sleeping midway through again? Without sleeping midway through the exam? You probably shouldn't sleep through exams. Well, I guess I'm proud of you for not sleeping in the middle of the exam too. Pulled out my phone at the gym once and a guy approached me asking if I was recording his biceps, so he approached me and started flexing as I was watching memes on Twitter. What a fucking weirdo. Prime cringe right there. Almost ran into a car while I was looking at my phone and deleting emails. His biceps weren't even all that impressive. Is he the weirdo for using Twitter, or is the flexing man? The flexing man is the weirdo. I'm from Greece. Well, what the hell is there? How you doing, Skorts? Welcome to the stream. I'm not in Greece yet. I'm making my way there. I'm heading to Montenegro to drop off carrots first. think I'd rather be atomized than be that guy. I think I'm with you there. I would rather perish than be in that person's shoes. Okay, so I should probably pull over and sleep at some point here. Got 16 hours left on the job, so good. We have plenty of time for me to pull off and sleep. I should have done it right here. It was a good spot to do it, but I'll wait for the next one. Poor people. I think we all got some of those. Come on, let me in, man. Let me in, man. Let me in, man. Let me in, man. You could have let me in. That accident was your fault because you didn't let me in. I assume no responsibility. It's 24/7. One time, I went there at 1 a.m. and these obese guys were sitting on a bench in the corner just hiding. He approached me and told me he's a personal trainer. If you're a personal trainer and you're like morbidly obese, I feel like you're just like, that's like a poor advertisement of your abilities as a personal trainer. Not to say you couldn't do it, but nobody lets you in without paying. Okay. All right. Well, I already went through a pretty comprehensive border check and whatever to get into whatever country I'm in now. Nice rest stop here. This is a good spot for me to pull off and take a little nap. Get some gas. Take a little nap. That's what I'm talking about. I don't need that much gas. I just filled up, but... From my experience, fries are usually in grease. Man, I do not need to spend money on getting a burger right now, but I would love a burger with fries right now. Actually, you know what? I think I do still have a club sandwich with fries in the refrigerator because I got lunch with my boss this week and they gave me a lot of food, so I took some home. I did feel slightly threatened by the guy following me, so I just walked at a normal pace to get away from him. I feel bad for women in general. Not at a gym in particular, but in general, the things that women have to deal with from the men folk. I apologize on behalf of my gender, even though I'm not that kind of person. I went to the gym one time and some random guy asked if I wanted to be his model. Well, did you do it? Yes, you are, Mac. You're part of the male hive mind. Ah, shit! They got me. They know. They know about the male hive mind. I didn't do it. That's unfortunate. Could have made a lot of money. Can't fall asleep. Must see Greece. We'll get there. We'll get there, Willow. I promise. It's gonna take a little longer though. I got a long way to drive. I chose a very far point to drive from. I had to travel, so fat chance I would have seen that guy again. Well, then good. You do the modeling job, and then you make the money, and then you get out of town, and you never have to deal with it again. A couple of my friends have told me that when they meet guys on the street or something, their first thoughts are, if something happens, what's the fastest way out of here? And that's just the saddest. Yeah, a lot of women have to think that way and have to consider like what their options are, how to safely get around. It's depressing. I mean, it's something that like so many of us guys, like we just don't even think about. Like I don't even think about like the danger that I'm at if I like walk down a street at night. But that's like an ever-present thought for women, and it's really, really unfortunate that that's the case. First time I wore my feminine clothes, First time I wore my femme clothes, I used the men's restroom without thinking about it, and someone tried to creep on me. Every time I wear it now, I refuse to use the men's bathroom. Good. Keep yourself safe. Imagine this is part of living in a low trust society. When I was in Japan, I felt safe even at night. Doesn't Japan have like a really bad problem with like sexual assaults, especially on like public transport? I'm in a fucking college dorm building and have to worry about stuff like that. It's horrendous. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for you. I'd like to believe we're building a world where that wouldn't be the case anymore, but caring about women and their problems is woke and bad, so probably not going to do anything about it. On public trains and stuff, or people taking creep shows at stairs, but it's because they think they can get away with it. It seems like they do get away with it a lot. I'm not entirely read up on this, but I don't know. Wiener havers suck. I'm sorry, Preston. I apologize for the wiener havers. I wonder if Mack has used those blinkers of his truck even once in the stream. I don't have a button for it. There's no button for it. They're AI. I don't have to worry about using my blinkers. Caring about women and their problems is woke unless it's caring about making their problems worse. True. Unless it's woke unless it concerns taking their rights away. Then it's based. Walking the streets of Tokyo, I never felt any danger. There wasn't any sketchy individuals hanging out outside of stores asking me if I'm wearing a bra. That's good. That's something. It's definitely like a societal issue. I don't believe the bullshit that it's like hard coded into men to like harass and belittle women. It's not. It's because we live in a society that promotes that kind of behavior. It's because I live in the U.S. where for many years women did not have decent rights, and many people want to return to that because they're fucked up. It's a learned behavior. It's not nature. It's learned. Is this another goddamn toll road? It is not at all. It is entirely based off surroundings. That's why I get worried for young boys growing up with parents who think like that. Yeah. I mean, it's the way some people raise their children is concerning when it comes to like how they should treat the opposite sex. By the time you turn the tolls, you'll not even have turned a profit. Yeah, these tolls made me go broke. Can't do a thing at this rate. Well, how am I going to build up my trucking company if I'm spending every day paying tolls? Do you play with mouse and keyboard, or do you have a fancy wheel on your table? I have a wheel. I have a steering wheel that I use when I do trucking streams. I've never once used it for a racing game. It's you know, people usually buy steering wheels for racing games. I bought a steering wheel for a truck sim. Wouldn't be broke if you didn't have all those violations. All those violations are a valid sacrifice for the purpose of getting the job done in a timely fashion and in a safe fashion. Still haven't had any accidents today. Belnya, I am not reading that. That is filthy. That is filthy. Mac, were you a Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft kid growing up? I was a PC kid. I was a PC gamer. If any of the three, I would say I was probably a Nintendo kid because I had Nintendo consoles. I did not have an Xbox or a PS5. Or not PS5, or a PlayStation, but I played most of my games on PC. So, and I still do. PC Master Race, baby. Now, favorite Nintendo console? Probably the Game Boy Advance, honestly. I feel like I had the most fun with the games on the Game Boy Advance. Although a lot of the Game Boy Advance games I enjoyed were just SNES ports. Fucking Donkey Kong Country. Mario Bros. 3. Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Sapphire, all that shit. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Played mostly emulated games on PC, so technically I was a PC gamer, but we couldn't afford newer games, so I was playing NES/SNES. Switch 2, of course, I love is throwing an insane amount of money at companies. So they think it's normal to do so. The worst part is like a company like Nintendo championing like the $80 game. I talked about this earlier, but it's like people are gonna buy Nintendo games at whatever price, and Nintendo's gonna make a profit. It's not like they wouldn't be making a profit if their games were $60, but they can get away with charging $80 because it's Nintendo and people will buy it because they're fucking lemmings, and they do whatever their corporate overlords tell them. I'm not surprised the Switch 2 is sold out already, not even remotely. But is this even regional pricing? I mean, I'm in the US and it's $80, so I don't know. Or are you asking what is it in regional pricing? Because I don't know. You'd have to ask someone who's in those regions. I think Bruh, honestly, I think Bruh usually has to deal with some weird regional pricing, but I don't know if he's here to tell us. I don't think anyone in most of Europe can afford those kinds of price equivalents. A lot of people in the US can't afford, like, we're talking about jacking up the price of AAA games at a time when people are more poor than ever, you know? The way the gap keeps widening. Everybody's really struggling to afford things right now. And these fucking game developers are like, hey, you should pay more for your escapism. No one has it the worst because he's in India. Well, then good. There's no one there to worry about it. He's telling me about how it works and it sucks. I don't know anything about it. The regional pricing thing is really bad. Like it seems really sucky for a lot of people. There's a twisty little road I'm going down. How far am I from my destination? 2 hours away. They need these carrots bad in where am I going again? Montenegro. They need these carrots bad. I'll be selling my game that I'm making in Japanese. I'm gonna hit the wall from reading chat. Japanese yen, but all prices to the Japanese can't afford it regardless of the weak yen. That's nice of you. I'm on the 4th book of A Song of Ice and Fire. I haven't even started reading it. You're already like busting through it. I'm still reading Fire Force right now. And it is one of the series of all time. Basically, he's getting like double or triple screwed because his games get imported here before they get imported. Because his games get imported here before they get imported to India. Oh, that sucks. That's such a weird way to do it. That's so strange. Don't worry, guys. It'll trickle down. All the money these corporations are making, it'll trickle down. Trickle down economics is totally real and makes total sense. It's not a bunch of bullshit theorized by a boomer that made no sense at the time and makes even less sense now. I don't know if I should be going 80 on this windy ass road. We'll find out. I'm gonna go for now. Don't know if I'll be back before the stream ends, so appreciate you, Mondo. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. And thanks for liking the stream as you watched it. I know all of you have liked it as well, but I just want to express my appreciation for all of your likes. My piss trickles down my leg when I shake poorly. I didn't need to know that. Happy for you, though. If I had $1 million, I would buy a house and invite all my poor friends to live there and force them to work for me so I could torch their documents. The fuck? Started out wholesome and then turned really negative. Right now I'm playing all the DMC games. I'd like to get around to playing those at some point. There's just too many fucking video games. There's too many fucking video games and there's not enough time to play them. There's hardly enough time to play the games that I want to play. You get free accommodations from me, but I will treat you like a dog as a friend, of course. You know, some people would really enjoy that, so. Customer expects delivery very soon. Make sure you arrive on time. What are you talking about? Don't I have like 4 spare hours? Job is due in an hour and a half. How long did I sleep when I did my little sleep? Well, I'll be there in time, just like 40 minutes late. Or no, not 40 minutes late, 40 minutes early. We'll still be on time. These impatient assholes want their carrots. Oh, they'll get their fucking carrots when I'm good and ready to give it to them. Is this another fucking toll road? What is this? Oh, god damn it. I went the wrong way. I need to go the other direction because I'm a truck. Am I getting border checked again? I mean, I guess it's a different border, but still. Why is there someone screaming outside my window? What's going on down there? Let's get this border check over with. I got fucking deliveries to make. It's the hottest take you've ever heard? I don't know. That's a tough one. You put me on the spot with that. Oh shit, this bus is gonna fucking... bitch ass. Oh my god, is there another border check up here? Can't just one of you check my documents and that's cool? Do I need to get my documents checked by like 4 people before I get through here? I got a delivery to make. You know? Can't be fucking around. Almost ran into the guard. That's okay. God, why'd you have to bring up Wagyu, Preston? I'm so hungry right now. I should not get a burger. I should not get a burger with fries. I have a leftover club sandwich with fries in the fridge. I should not get a burger with fries today. Get a burger with fries, Mac? No! I have a club sandwich with fries in the fridge waiting for me to eat it. I'm about to order Five Guys burgers and milkshake are delicious. I've had to cut back on my milkshake consumption since I've been trying to lose weight. Makes me really sad because I love a good milkshake. But at the same time, I can't use a straw right now because of my extracted tooth. So, think of the juicy burger. You'll enjoy it, Mac. You're a bad influence. You're being a bad influence. Think of the kids. Damn, Matt can't suck right now. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I actually cannot do any sucking at the moment. I'm not supposed to create a vacuum in my mouth. Otherwise, I might dislodge the blood clots. I'm trying to gain weight, so I need influences like me. Well, you can influence yourself. I'm trying to lose weight. I got like 6 more pounds to go before I'm satisfied. I'm 119 pounds and 6'3". Yeah, you do need to gain weight. What the fuck? That's not even like healthy twink levels. That's just... yikes. Let's see. I need somewhere to get gas and sleep. Who keeps engaging this fucking parking brake? Alright, I think we can do one more job and then I'll be in grease. I'll be covered in grease. I'll be greasy as fuck, boy. Preston is emaciated. I just forget to eat. See, I have to remind myself not to eat. I have to be like, I don't need food right now. Because I just really, like I said earlier, I just really enjoy eating. I just really enjoy like having the taste of food in my mouth. So sometimes I'll just eat to experience flavor, and I have to not do that. It's not healthy. Do you also enjoy cooking food? I do. I don't cook as much as I should. I've been more on the baking train the past couple months. You know, learning my bread baking. I've been doing a lot more baking than cooking. What about fish sticks? You enjoy fish sticks, Cap? Not really. What do we got that I can do here? They'll take me down south. Anything? Is there anything that's going south? That's going pretty far into Greece. Well, it's not really the part of Greece that I want to see. Oh, that's perfect. That takes me like all the way through Greece. It's a long job, but that's probably exactly what I want to see so I can really experience the Greece. Yeah, let's do that one. Truck analysis. You're about to set for a heavy haul job. Review your current truck configuration. Make sure it's up to the task. Oh, my truck's not too good at heavy cargo. Well, shit. Does it mean I don't have the ideal... Oh my god, it's a 51-ton load. Holy fuck. Never mind, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that shit. Holy fuck. My truck cannot haul a 51-ton 51-ton load is too much. I can't do it. I think my only option now is to go to Chios, Greece. No other job is going to Greece. I could take concrete beams to Podgorica in Montenegro and pick up another job there. I don't like... Let's do this one. We'll do this one real quick. And we'll see if there's better jobs in that area. You can't handle a measly 51 tons. I need a stronger truck for that. Nice. Do you have a sourdough starter? I do. I recently, my most recent loaf of bread that I made was a sourdough, a whole wheat sourdough loaf. It turned out pretty good. It tastes really good. Like the sour flavor is excellent. It was just, it ended up a little dense. I would have liked it to be a little more airy or fluffy. But making sourdough is a pain in the ass because it takes like 3 days. How long did it take you to make? I think 2 or 3 days. Because the thing is with sourdough, you have to feed the starter, and then let it like ferment, and it takes like 8 hours for the starter to double, and then you take the starter and you mix it. You mix the dough for the sourdough, and then that needs like 8 hours. That needs like 2 hours to rise, and then like periodically you're folding it to like make it kind of toughen up the gluten. And then you need to let it like sit and rise for like 8 hours. Then you form it into a loaf and you let it proof in the refrigerator for like 16 hours. It's pretty much overnight. It's a pain. It takes forever to bake sourdough. If you save a bit of it, you always have the starter in your fridge, though. But you have, yes, I keep my I don't like use up all of the starter, like I keep it alive. But you have to feed it before you mix it in with the rest of the ingredients. You can't just pull it out of the fridge and then mix it in. You have to feed it and let it rise and then mix it in. I usually look at it like this. It's passive food that sorts itself out, I guess. Have you named the starter? I named mine Overachiever. Huh? Did I take the wrong job by mistake? I think I might have taken the wrong job by mistake. Oh, fuck. I can't take these jobs. I think I picked the wrong job by mistake. How did I do that? I was trying to take the one that goes just south of here. Did the job expire in the time that it took me to drive here? Is that what happened? I think it might have. I think the job might have expired before I could take it. Oh, shit. Well, fuck it. I guess we're doing this one. Not this one. That one's too much. But the one takes me to Chios. 15 tons of ketchup. They need a lot of fucking ketchup and Chios grease. Or wait, was there one more job that this place had I could have taken? Ugh, fuck. Yeah, I think the job that I tried to take was in the same location as the 51-ton place. There's a 51-ton job, but the job expired before I got here. Just barely. That is truly unfortunate. Gonna risk it and just drive without taking a look and see if anyone's coming. It's all good. My mom always first puts in a good tablespoon of sourdough and then feeds it after and lets it sit for like half an hour outside of the fridge. I usually let mine sit for like a good chunk of the day. Bakery 5 miles away from me that I think I'll get sourdough from and potentially other stuff. There's no like decent bakeries near me because it's the US and we don't have decent bakeries. We just have shitty bread stuffed full of preservatives in the grocery store. So I decided to start baking my own damn bread so I wouldn't have to worry about it. If you haven't tried it, golden curry roux is very good for cooking. I have not tried that. I haven't cooked in a little bit. I actually... If we're talking about like a nice juicy burger, I haven't made a burger in a long time, but I make a pretty good burger. I could definitely mix some of those up sometime soon. Make your own smash burger. They aren't smash burgers, no, they're just normal burgers. But I make the patties myself. That's the part that I'm doing. Get some ground beef, crack an egg in that some bitch, mix in a bunch of spices. What are you doing just sitting here in the middle of the road, buddy? Come on, go. Used to grind my own meat, but now I just buy stuff from the bodega since their ground beef is really fine. I have not ground my own beef. I buy it. Egg in this economy? Yeah, the price of my burgers has really gone up in tandem with the egg. Egg. The egg helps keep the burger together. Don't forget to spice the top of your burgers too. Don't worry, I do. I used to think that it like must be pretty hard to like make a good burger, because I swear to God, there's like this theme. Like, I don't know, if you go to like a barbecue with like childhood friends or something, they're like every dad thinks that they make the best burger. Every dad out there thinks they make the best burger, and they'll give you this like unseasoned piece of meat that is like cooked a little too long. And it just tastes like shit. And so I used to think when I was a kid, I used to think like burgers must be really hard to make, because restaurant burgers would taste so good and like family barbecue burgers would taste so bad. But it turns out that there's just a lot of men out there who don't take the time to learn how to season meat and don't think it's necessary. And just think cooking it raw on the grill is fine. Same with steaks. Same with steaks. A lot of dads out there thinking they make a mean steak and they'll just give you some unseasoned beef. Listen, meat has a nice natural flavor, but I think you need some spices to make it taste really nice. Emasculated by the stream twink talking about making burgers and steaks. Just like salt and pepper. Just salt and pepper. That's plenty. You know? I like to do more than that, but just give it some salt and pepper and it'll be fine. There's so many unseasoned meat is just, it's not that great. It's pretty bland. Salt and pepper at a minimum. Maybe you can do some paprika if you like it spicy. I like paprika a lot. Oregano's nice too. A little bit of onion powder, garlic powder. And if you want to get fancy with it, you can mince some garlic instead of using garlic powder. I just think far too many people didn't learn to cook in general. My mom tried to teach me to cook, but I wasn't really interested when I was younger. It wasn't until I moved out of my parents' house and stopped having meals cooked for me that I became interested in cooking. But, you know, that's when I actually took the time to learn it instead of just accepting that I didn't know how to cook. Oregano is wonderful in something like a beef patty. Oregano is a wonderful meat seasoner. A wonderful meat spice. My sister seasons steaks with a lot more than salt and pepper long. So do I. So do I. I have my own mix of spices that I like to use. But I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do anything, if you're gonna just the bare minimum, at least do salt and pepper. Over here feasting like a king with my Elmer's carnivorous fools. I mean, Elmer's is seasoned really well. Elmer's has got some good spices baked into it. So let's see. This is a 24-hour job. No way. What? I might have bitten off more like a chew. I kind of didn't want to stream too much longer. My legs are getting sore from sitting here. How is this a 24-hour job? Is it including the time it's going to take me to cross the sea, which I won't actually have to do? Like, how long is it going to take me to reach just point 1 here? 12 hours. So it's a 12-hour job. It's a 12-hour job. Okay. That's fine. I can do a 12-hour job. Me when I hit that Gorilla Glue with sriracha sauce. Ooh, that's some good shit. I'm a bit controversial, but I add feta cheese to my beef patties and then cook them in a beef cream sauce. That sounds good. I like the sound of that. I usually keep it pretty simple. I have a nice mix of spices that I put into my ground beef, and then I pan fry the patties in butter, and that does pretty well. We all know you can't cross running water. All twinks are secretly vampires. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. Fuck, we gotta stop talking about food. Oh, I'm fiending for that club sandwich right now. Or a burger. A burger sounds so good right now. A burger mit fries. Hamburger mit Käse und Pommes. You get a burger, Mac. A burger with fries calling your name, Mac. This ramen is so good. Ooh, ramen would be nice too. There's a great ramen place near me that I haven't gone to in a little while. I wonder, will I see Greece before I slumber? Well, I've got a 12-hour drive to get to Greece. In terms of stream time, that's probably like half an hour. I don't know. Maybe longer than that. An hour. It's gonna be a little while before I get there yet. Well, I was so surprised to find that NYC actually builds apartments without a kitchen, and it's just, since it's just assumed people will eat out. Yeah, they'll build an apartment without a kitchen and then charge you $2,000 a month for it. Oh shit. Almost got in an accident. It's okay. Took that turn a little fast. Stop talking about burgers. Can't handle it. I got to get to Greece before I even consider eating a burger, and even then I shouldn't eat a burger. I should eat the club sandwich I have in my refrigerator. Oh, chicken salad does sound good too. I think anything sounds good to me right now. I mean, other than the foods that I don't like, I guess, but just about anything would be good right about now. The best part about learning to bake bread at home is that you can make some bomb-ass sandwiches. That's been the best part about it. I'm a big sandwich eater. I make a lot of sandwiches at home. Having homemade bread to make sandwiches with is just the best. Really enhances the experience. Would you trust me if I told you I haven't eaten a sandwich for years? I mean, I would find it a bit hard to believe, but maybe if you're on like a gluten-free diet, that'd be fairly believable. If you're like not eating bread, part of a diet, I could understand that. My mom made a sandwich once and I ate it and she cried. Did you eat her sandwich or something? Why would she cry? Said I don't care much for bread in general. Oh man, I can't understand that. I love me some good bread. This town is really pretty that I'm driving through. You ate her sandwich and she cried? Jesus. Must have been a good ass sandwich to be worth the tears. She came home from work. Oh, mom got done working a long day at work. All day she was looking forward to eating that sandwich at home. And you stole that joy from her. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. You learned a lesson that day. You learned that was a core. You unlocked a core memory that day, Preston. That represented a shift in the timeline that you'll never forget. Why do you think I have an eating disorder? Not really. I hope not. Oop. Drove up on the curb a little bit. That's okay. Very pretty little mountain town I'm driving through right now. Like Mac, this whole stream is working and dreaming of ending stream and getting a nice juicy burger and fries. Okay, all right, maybe I'll just turn off the stream and if all you guys want is burgers and fries. Not even interested in watching the stream, you just want to eat. Sandwich was great, not gonna lie, 10 out of 10. And you stole that from her. You stole that joy from her. Ooh, this is a tight turn. Only watch Mac streams to edge my eating. Well, as long as you're having a good time. That's all that matters to me. Y'all getting me hungry at 1 a.m. Macking my cats and rights right now. What's up, I fail at life? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Why did this asshole just pass me and then slow the fuck down? I don't care how dangerous this passing is. I'm passing them. That was rude as fuck. The drivers in this game, man, they're too realistic. They do the exact thing that people IRL do. Passing into you and then slowing the fuck down. I do that all the time. Why? What's wrong with you? Don't do that. That's fucked up. Kragujevek. Yay! We made it to Kragujevek. Oh, that light was red. I get flipped off a lot, as you should. Don't do that. That's a shitty thing to do. It gives me dopamine. The fuck is this sadistic shit in my chat? In my own chat. Is antifreeze good for you? I mean, it keeps you cool. I don't run red lights though, coward. How does that make me a coward? I face people that flip me off. You're a coward for not running red lights. And running into vehicles that are right next to you. Because I didn't see him. He was in my blind spot. It's not my fault. Ooh, look at this cute little road I'm driving down. How pleasant. I'm sure the noises of my truck are not disrupting the residents at all. They probably appreciate it even. I like seeing the person that overtook them and slowed down. I like them seeing the person that overtook them and slowed down. You're sick. You're a sick, twisted person. Honk the horn. I don't have a button to do that. I think it's H. There you go. Man, I took that roundabout in a really awful way, didn't I? It's okay, it was funny. I was crossing lanes like a motherfucker. And that's how we like it. I'm gonna go eat or else I'm gonna forget again and my sister is gonna yell at me for forgetting. Yell at me again. Okay. You go find something nice to enjoy and eat. Maybe a nice burger with fries. Or something. Get the fuck out of the way, car! I hate the way the NPCs drive in this game, just like I hate the way that real people drive in real life. Everybody is stupider than me and should feel bad about themselves. Oh, starting to rain. We like a nice rainy drive. Nice rainy drive on our way to the grease. Trying to find the grease. What the fuck? Oh, do I turn off onto this road here? Yes, I do. Fucking toll road. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with your toll road bullshit, man. Kind of immersive, not gonna lie. You talking about the rain? I love it when it rains in this game. There's a setting. There's a setting you can change in this game to increase or decrease the probability that rain happens. I have mine set to like 50%. I don't want it to rain all the time because then I won't appreciate it as much. But I do want it to rain a lot of the time, so I have my rain probability set really high. No, the AI. Oh. Well, the AI is appropriately stupid, so. It certainly is immersive. So let's see. In 2 hours of in-game time, I should pull over and take a nap. Get some gas, maybe, if it's convenient. I wonder how the game calculates the trip times. I wonder if it takes into account speed limits and border checks and way stations, or if it's just, if you're driving on the road, it goes this fast. My ass hurts from sitting. The problem with trucking streams, the reason the trucking streams tend to be a bit shorter is that I can't change my sitting position that much because I have to be able to operate the pedals, and it makes my ass hurt. My tailbone especially just fucking hurts by the end of the stream. My ass is in pain right now. Real truckers, they have seats that are meant to accommodate sitting for long hours. Just chair them in, not so much. I mean, it is a nice chair, but still can't outweigh getting up and walking around here and there. What I ought to do is stretch between jobs in this game whenever I play this game. I really ought to get up, stretch whenever I finish a job. But I don't, because I'm dumb. The water bottle has been emptied. I am out of fluid to consume. Nis? I've made it to Nis. Nis nuts. Ha! Got him. Where am I right now? I think I'm driving through Slovakia at the moment. I'm not sure why I have to go so far north to get to this Grecian Isle. I assume because this is the direction that leads to the ferry, and the game just has limited roads to work with. Running out of resources. Mack is hungry, thirsty, and dry, and dirty. Hungry, thirsty, and dirty. How long can he hold on? At least until I finish this job. The Grecians need ketchup. As soon as possible. I'll sacrifice anything to make sure they get the ketchup they need. I'll go hungry. I'll go thirsty. I'll go broke. If it means the Grecians get their ketchup. Oh, these truck drivers are going so slow. I need to get through this pack of trucks so I can go the proper speed. Oh, god damn it, there's a border check up ahead. Fuck. These border checks take forever. You have to go through like 4 checkpoints and they check your documents at each one. It's a pain in the ass. And they might x-ray your fucking truck. Alright, let's get this over with, you border fuckers. You border czars. Go ahead, check my documents. Find the document that says I have a giant cock. Make sure to confirm it. Check the length. Make sure everything's in working order. Give a little tug to make sure it works properly. I know how you border checkers work. I know what you do. I know what your job is. Alright, here's what we're going to do. There's a sleeping spot right past this border check, so we're going to go through the border check and then take a nap. Are we entering Bulgaria or have finally entered the promised land? Not Greece just yet. Where are we going? Whatever's right here. I don't know. It doesn't say the names of the countries from this distance, and I don't know this part of the world map well enough. This down here will be Greece. But we're not there yet. Yo, are we still driving? Hell yeah. We're getting close. North Macedonia, is it? Maybe. Could be right. I'm not going to fact check it. The black hole of Balkan. Sounds like a lovely place. Are we there yet? No. I gotta reach the ferry and then we'll almost be there. Why can I not sleep in this position? Hello? Fuck you. Crash into more trucks trying to get out of here. Fuck. Why was that parking lot set up so stupid? I'm gonna blame the parking lot and not my driving skills. You know the "You're in Bulgaria" meme? No, I don't. Is that a meme? Is it like the? Is it like a? Is it like the "you're going to Brazil" meme? Is it like, oh, the worst fate imaginable? Girl waking up in a car and learning she's in Bulgaria. No, I have not seen that. Man, not a lot of love for Bulgaria out here. Where are my Bulgaria heads at in the chat? I don't know anything about Bulgaria. I don't know if it's the sucky place or what. The secret Easter egg that if you enter Romania, there's a 1 in 10 chance to get your truck stolen. I love the Sace though. Lutenica is 10 out of 10. Of the sauce though. Bulgarian sauce? All right, so I believe if my math checks out correctly, we've got 5.5 hour drive to get to the ferry, and then we'll already be in Greece by the time we reach the ferry. But then we'll cross the sea to the island, and that's where I'll drop off this load. What kind of food do they eat in Bulgaria? I'm hungry, so I'm just thinking about food. What kind of food do they eat in Bulgaria? What is a Bulgarian dish? Fuck, I'm hungry. So in Balkan, some sauces are god level. Lutenica, Sakauska, and Avar. Never heard of them before in my life, and I'm sure I pronounced them very poorly. The worst time for me to be thinking about food right now. So much food conversation today. It's because I'm hungry. You guys can sense it, can't you? Through the screen, you can hear my stomach growling, even though it doesn't get picked up on the mic. Bulgarians have kebabka, banitsa, ukanka. I have no idea what any of those are. Are they any good? Bulgars mix their kebab with pork meat and defy the halal verse, but it tastes great. That does sound good. I haven't had pork in a long time. When's the last time I had something that had pork in it? I don't know. God, I would kill for some pulled pork right now. I eat a lot of beef. Probably too much beef. I need to eat more chicken. Oh, wait, no. I had my club sandwich that I ate yesterday had ham in it. Ham is pork. Kind of forgot about that. I eat ham all the time. I don't know why I thought ham wasn't pork for a second. Bulgarian variation of Tzatziki is lame though, too watery. I don't even know what that is. Hated the Fire Force fan service, ruined it for me. Totally valid thing to say. Completely understandable. As a Turkish guy, I know a lot about our former Ottoman vassals. Makes sense. I'd say like I'm fairly good about understanding cultures, other cultures, whether it be the food they eat, the languages they speak, cultural norms, whatever. My understanding of other cultures tends to break down a bit once you get into like Eastern Europe. If you had Duna however I pronounce it, while in Germany, then you definitely had Tzatziki. Well, I definitely had Dona, so I guess I had it. Jokes aside, kind of a Balkan mixed person myself. Well, you live in an interesting part of the world. Part of the world that I don't know much about. You should come to Romania and taste some of our delicious food. I would love that. For fuck's sake. It's fucking speeding violations. God damn it. Go to hell. I want to travel all over the place and try all kinds of different food. Problem is, I have no money. Why are all these cars driving so fucking slow? Come on, you assholes. I got a delivery to make. Balkans have a crazy sense of humor. Their politics always suck, but they have not energy for revolution, since all is usually spent to making jokes about their politicians. Hey, that's a form of revolution, isn't it? Not really, but... Oh my god, these fucking cars are going so slow! I got a delivery to make, you assholes, and I can't pass all of you! Working on any video / anything in the pipeline? Yep. Always am. Always working on something. I'm working on a really, really, really long video right now. It's going to take me a little while longer to get it finished, but I think everybody's really going to enjoy it when it's done. Full Balkaner here. It's not interesting. It sucks. Our politics are more corrupt than not, and every other person is a different kind of fascist. Please get me out of here. Sounds lit. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds a lot like the U.S. Come on, you assholes. Go faster. Oh, there's a cop there, too. I can't even pull some illegal shit to get past these guys. I hope all of them turn left. Yes, keep turning left, keep turning left. Yes, yes, get out of the way. That's fucking lit. Get out of here. You fucking morons. Get off of my road. Finally, free road to drive on. Romanian food is amazing. They have this great bean paste with roasted onions and stuff. You will eat a lot, and the Pantheon will have its new member for the god of flatulence, like Griffith. I'm sure it's great. I love trying different kinds of food. I had so much good food when I was in Germany. I wish we had donut here in the US. It's fucking good. Oh, get out of the way, you slow bastards. Oh, and there's another fucking border here. God damn it. I'm sick of these borders, man. Tear down the borders. Let people walk around wherever they want. Go wherever they want. I did not have Wiener Schnitzel, unfortunately. I did miss that. For fuck's sake, I'm getting sick of these fucking border checks. Rammed into their gate in protest, all these fucking border checks I have to go through. Oh, yep. We're in Greece. Those are Grecian flags. Well, ho, we made it. We made it to Greece, finally. We're in Greece. I'm feeling greasy as fuck right now. You waited to say that the whole stream? I just thought of it right now. I'm here if I invite you to Schwenker. It's a barbecue in southwestern Germany. Well, thanks, Cox. Yeah, I appreciate the invite. I'd love to come to your barbecue. Donut is best in Turkey, TBH. They spin real slices of thin-cut lamb, fat dripping from the top, and the spin roast is burning on charcoal. Germany makes some processed salami meat stuff. I see. Oh, shit. I was supposed to get off that exit. What did I just do? How much time did I just add to my trip? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's all right. Well, I really enjoyed the donut I had in Germany. I don't give a fuck what was in it. I just want to eat more of it. Senfrostbraten? I didn't have that. Make your own, Mac. You don't understand. I don't have a fucking rotisserie oven in my kitchen. Didn't have Haxa either. Scheufele? Yeah, I ain't had that neither. Steal one. Where would I put it? Where the fuck would I put it? Ain't got room for that shit in my kitchen. on the regular oven, which is slapped on top. Yeah, why not? Because I use the stove sometimes. Not the whole stove. I think we're imagining different size rotisserie ovens. Well, what do you think, Wellho? Are you enjoying Greece? Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? I'm feeling greasy as fuck right about now. Remu thinks schnitzel is overrated. I didn't try it, so I can't comment. Shoyfellow is the pork meat cut that has the shoulder, leaf, bone, and the entire layers of meat, fat, and skin. The skin is so crispy and the meat is so juicy. I don't get it. It sounds good. Tolls, there's tolls and border checks and ferry crossings. This European traveling is a pain in the ass, man. Get that shit out of my way! I was hoping I could just cruise right through it, but they didn't put the things up fast enough. It's annoying how pissy people are about what food is made of, what shit was cut up, ground up, and processed so much it could be used to sterilize surgical tools. Who cares if it's made of bull cock? I mean, I do think people get a little too squeamish about like where the meat comes from. Like, as long as it's edible and it tastes good, who cares? But at the same time, I don't want hyper processed food personally. All I know about Greece is that they have huge amounts of debt. In Hoi for it makes me cry. Well, that's very sympathetic of you. European traffic is so bad he sighed as he continued to commute on a 10-lane highway. I don't live in Texas. We don't have 10-lane highways where I live. You're ascribing Texas traffic to the entire fucking nation. I'm not even complaining about the roads. I'm complaining about the tolls and the border checks all over the place. Slowing my ass down. I just want to drive. I don't want to have to stop every 10 minutes to get my documents looked at. Hearts of Iron 4. Greece is very hard. Oh. I see. Oh, I think we can see the sea. Yeah, look at that! Look at that Mediterranean Sea! Fucking beautiful. We're almost to the ferry. By the way, no way you drive in the Balkans without some Balkan music. I can't play music. I get copyright claims. You understand? Just enjoy the sounds of the road. Treat my voice like a podcast. I should not have tried to pass this police officer because I need to let him pass me so I can get off this exit. Oh, we're driving towards the ocean. Take a look at that coast, folks. Take a look at that coast as I rear end this cop. Oh, just barely didn't. I can't even see him beneath my windshield here. I'm gonna be like right rubbed up against him. Florin Salim is the Romanian emperor of Manele music. I don't. All of those words were gibberish to me. Ooh, that town is pretty. Driving down into it from the hills. That's nice. Well, that's real pretty. That's a nice Grecian town right there. This town is greasy as hell, let me tell you. Here I go trying to pass a cop right before a turn again. What? Oh, I barely hit that. Come on now. The Greeks in the chat, tell me, does this town feel very Greek? Is this lore accurate Greece? Can't believe that Balkan Music is claiming copyright. I would expect more than that you would land on North Macedonian news on prime time and people will hand their national flags on balcony in honor of you. I mean, I don't know if we get copyright claim. I just assumed it would because it's YouTube. %7 damage from that. Come on now. As Mack was getting closer to his goal of giving the people of Greece their ketchup, he crashes into a wall of Mini-Mart. Into the wall. And these are tight streets. These are narrow roads that I'm driving down. It's not out of the realm of possibility that I'll slam into a building at this rate. What's up, Markan? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. I'm delivering ketchup to Greece. I'm almost there. How are you today? Come on, these stoplights are killing me, man. I just want to get on this ferry. Thank God for roundabouts. Ain't no need to stop here. Oh, that's very pretty. That's very nice. Nice Greek port town. This is beautiful. Today just started for me because it's 7 minutes where I am, but yesterday was a good day. That's good to hear. I'm happy for you. The tight streets are a reason for why European trucks have flat cabs. I mean, that makes sense to me. I'm in Croatia right now. Love y'all. Good night. Appreciate you, Guitar Player. Thanks for hanging out and sharing your knowledge with us. Hope you have a good night. So it looks like I'm getting on the ferry here. Ain't no one else on the ferry today. It's just me. I got the whole ferry to myself. All right, I need to go to Kavala. Well, hang on. Let me just check before I make a mistake. I need to go to Chios, which is the southern island. Mac, why do you have so many Balkan viewers? I don't know. I guess the Balkans are just based. 1,500 bucks to take this ferry? What the fuck? Okay, it did count as me sleeping when I was on the ferry. That's good. Wait, shit. I think I did not get onto the road just now. Fuck. Oh my god. I have to turn around here right next to the water. Shit. This isn't good. I missed the road somehow. We're going to take this very slowly. It's all good. Everything's fine. Like the bus that always stops in front of Mac, his crew is mostly Balkan trans. It's true. Everybody in my chat is a Balkan trans woman. You got that chaotic, passionate energy that Balkan people also have, so we gravitate towards you, Mac. Much love from Serbia. Thanks, Markan. I'm glad you enjoy. Don't go. Stay right there. You don't have the room to go. What's up, Ghostfish? How you doing? Sacrifices must be made to give people their tomato sauce. Exactly. These grease fuckers need their ketchup bad, and I'm gonna deliver it to them. Sometimes, you know, you gotta run into a working vehicle to get the ketchup to grease. Not that road, the next one. God, these are tight tight fucking streets. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at this fucking alleyway they got me driving down. Am I gonna even going to have room to turn into where I need to go here? Take it wide. Yes! You can park it. I don't give a fuck. Ketchup delivered! Ketchup delivered to fucking Greece, chat. Let's go! We did it, chat! The Grecians have their fucking ketchup. Shit. I know I should have looked, but I didn't want to. It's a good thing I'm near a service center. Ooh, I'm driving dangerous today. Oh, these tight fucking Grease roads. Hopefully they can service my truck right now. I don't know if they're gonna be closed or some bullshit. Repair my stupid truck. 4,000 euros? Ugh. Whatever, I made a good chunk of change today. What the fuck is that thing? Where is my little sleeping spot here? Is it just next to this spot? Just don't get hit, bro. Can't help it. Take me a little nap. Let's try to get some gas. Take a look at this place during the daylight. Oh, we're right next to the ocean. That's very pretty. It's a Mercedes. Of course, it's expensive. It's a Mercedes truck. Okay. It's not a Mercedes car. Get my gas. Fill me up. Fill me up, papi. Pay us germs for your trucks? No. Go to hell. Screw Germany. I don't want your stupid trucks. Are you waiting for me or what? Come on, you fuckers. Stop slowing down. I'm not going anywhere. No trucks. I think I'll be the decider of that. Look, we get to park with a nice ocean view, or sea view, sorry. Beautiful. That's a good stopping point. What's the next video going to be about, Mac? I'm not trying to hurry you or anything, just asking out of curiosity. For just $5 a month, you too can find out what I'm working on at patreon.com/CaptainMack. Oh, I am going to go devour some food. And then I'm probably going to spend some time editing and playing Clair Obscure 30, Expedition 33. And it's going to be lit. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Next stream on Wednesday, we'll be playing more Monster Hunter. Arch-tempered raid owls dropping. And we're going to be hunting that scary son bitch. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know what we'll play next Saturday. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Appreciate you, everybody. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later. And bye-bye.